May or may not work. Pulse.
What's going
on? I had. Good morning and welcome to the Kotter and Marshall Show. Be sure to get that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe. Of course, you can always listen to the show. Download the app for free. Get us on your in-home smart speaker or check us out on the website. That is rock1061.com. Marshall, today is a weird day for me. My youngest kid graduates from high school. As of this August, both of my kids will be out of the house. It goes by so quick. I know that's said all the time, but I remember 20 plus years ago sitting on the steps in the apartment my wife and I was renting. We thought she was pregnant, found out she wasn't. We were completely bummed, and we had a conversation there that kind of just changed our life. Do we have kids now and we're younger when they're older? Do we wait, have some fun now, and we're older when the kids are older? And we said, screw it, let's have kids.
Right.
And now we're here. 20 years in a blink, man. I'm telling you, goes by so quick.
Okay, well, you've been telling me for a while now, and I haven't exactly seen it myself, but old man Kotter has got the teary eyes, the cry eyes.
I get emotional.
You get very emotional now that you're getting a little bit older. With your daughter.
It's true.
Graduating high school today.
Yeah.
Waterwork's going to happen?
I don't know.
See some tears?
I was able to maintain myself for the most part at the graduation of my oldest. So I feel I kind of have to do the same thing here. You know, because if it just kind of like waterworks, is my oldest going to be like, you didn't cry like that for me?
But so you feel like you're going to be judged if you cry?
Yes. So I feel I have to keep everything in. But I think this one's going to be harder knowing it wouldn't just be crying for the youngest. It would be kind of like the moment of knowing both of them.
Right. You're crying at the end of the era.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
The end of an era.
That's more acceptable. That's much more acceptable in a lot of people's eyes, I think. For sure, if you only cry tonight.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. I know I'm not the only parent that's gone through this. Many before me, many after me. It's just weird, man. It's weird because I don't feel any older, younger than I did 20 years ago. I still feel like the same stupid old me.
Your back doesn't.
Oh, well, no, my back. Well, it hated me then. It just hates me worse now. But I don't know. The whole thing's weird. I don't know how I'm going to adjust to it. And like I keep saying, we will find out in August.
Wait, are you giving us the first little tidbits of a midlife crisis?
Oh, I've been in one for years.
I was going to say, okay.
This is a prolonged event.
I think what Kotter's doing right now is he's setting up. This is the long game to a midlife crisis. And like by next July, if Kotter isn't driving a sports car and wearing vests every day, I'd be stunned.
So what would be the go-to for a good midlife crisis?
For you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know where you go. You start wearing wrestling attire all the time?
Could happen. Maybe I go full in on the wrestling, needing to feel young and vibrant again.
You hang out with, the kids there, and then like all the young guys are your new kids,
There it is.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe you go that way. Maybe you become a big time like pet guy, like your family.
There.
Yeah, your family is fostering a bunch of cats. Maybe you start fostering a bunch of dogs.
See, that's what I told my wife because we just got the 4 kittens. I'm like, next foster animal's got to be a dog.
Right.
And she agrees. She just wants to be home. So over the summer, maybe. But no, once the kids are gone, we're not fostering any damn animals. They're all gone. They're all out of the house.
I don't know. Maybe your Kotter just becomes a dog walker.
I just become a crazy pet person.
Yeah, middle of the day. You got some time there, pal. We're supposed to be taking naps. Maybe you just start walking dogs.
Maybe, I don't know.
And smoking meth.
Is that an option? Is that a thing?
It is an option.
Oh, sweet. All right, coming up on the show today, Marshall is going to get quizzed in the face. It is a half-second Name That Tune. We got songs from 2007 this weekend for our 20th anniversary weekend, so it'll be songs from 2007 for Quizzed in the Face. Kotter versus Marshall. Would you rather know how you died or when you died? We're going to argue over that today. We'll take your calls, comments, and texts, top of the 7 o'clock hour. Or at random thing, if you accidentally hit with your car, and did you mess up your car? And, of course, we're going to kick it off with About Last Night. Crazy lady faked a wedding just to get back at an ex. Police meth labs. And Marv Albert is getting ready to hang it up. We'll have that story next. The latest from Royal Blood is Typhoons, Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1. Yeah, Jake, I'm going to have to borrow your headphones. God dang it.
Morning, Wanda. Don't mind me. I'm just going to share the show around. Kotter's having an issue with his headphones.
Yeah, I took off the damn adapter Friday thinking we may need it for the speakers and shit for wrestling.
Uh-huh.
And I can't find it.
Uh-oh.
There was a lot of scrambling and a lot of booze that day, so I don't know where that thing ended up.
And then you stole our coworkers thing. We got a nasty email from Mia yesterday.
Yeah. Well, here's the funny part.
Did you lose that too?
No. I get back to her. So here's the funny part. That email went out, and I responded, "Oh, I hate when that happens. Wasn't me." Wait a second, it was me. I came back.
What a dickhead.
I came back to work. I'm like, were you the headphones in that thing? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, yep, it was me. Totally. I just totally forgot. That is my life.
Wow, and wow. All right, just sharing the show
Thank
around.
You, Wanda. I will get to my coffee in 2.5 minutes.
We're all sitting on pins and needles when you were going to drink your coffee. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. Can't wait. So yeah, very busy Tuesday. Lots of things to get to. I have a list of several things I've accidentally hit with my car. So there's that for you.
Mm-hmm. I have one. I think I've had a pretty good go. Well, we'll put 2. We'll say 2. I've had a pretty good go.
I've got 4. I got 4 things. Only one of them have been with this car. So there's that. All right, I got about 1.5 minutes. I talk Marv Albert. We've also got the Dude of the Week death match. I really thought you put a 6-year-old kid surviving leukemia, blowing up a bridge, it would be a hands-down victory for this young man. It is not.
No, we got some cat guys out there.
Definitely.
So, and cat gals.
We'll see there who actually ends up winning.
Yeah, Dude of the Week death match is currently tied via our Facebook page. A foe to foe.
I need to stop predicting because every time I think one's going to win, it doesn't.
I know. I did that for a while, man. It just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Morning, Jeremy. How are you, man?
What's up, Jeremy? All right, guys. Be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. It is the Kotter and Marshall Show. Get that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can watch the show each and every morning. About last night, story number 1. Now, at least for me personally, growing up, watching Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls during the 90s, Marv Albert was the voice of the NBA.
He was the man. I mean, I watched all the Bulls runs, all 6 of them, and it was glorious. And yeah, Marv Albert's voice was a staple of all of it. And that's exactly what Adam Silver said of the NBA. He's the commissioner. He said there is no voice more closely associated with the NBA basketball than Marv Albert. So, yeah, he's going to retire, which is kind of crazy. What he mentioned that he'd be retiring to, possibly concerning.
Well, he wants to work on his gardening skills and his ballroom dancing.
He's 80 years old.
So
he's going to break a hip. Try not to dance. Less movement at this point is good for you, or at least movement when it comes to like maybe just walking.
Yeah.
Just walk. Get that movement. And I understand you slow down. If you stop, you die. I get it.
I don't know if that's how it works, but okay, we'll go with
that's
that.
what people that told me how my dad died. But I'm just saying, keep walking. Keep doing that. Ballroom dancing at 80, those hips, very fragile.
Yeah.
I mean, the hips don't get better over time. Let's just go ahead and state that. I think that's just a bad move. But, kudos to Marv Albert. He's had an amazing career. But in 1997, bit of an accident, bit of a deal.
Was it an accident? Was it
I
an
don't know.
accident that he bit his, lover on her back?
I wasn't there.
Did he slip and fall? His teeth just bit her repeatedly?
I wasn't there. But of course, Marv Albert, I mean, just an amazing career. He's done Super Bowls and Stanley Cups. He's done some Olympic stuff. But yes, if you may remember, in 1997, he pleaded guilty to assault and a lurid sex case with his longtime lover, where he bit his lover on the back more than a dozen times and then forced her to have oral sex.
Yeah, he was fired from NBC for that. And a lot of people thought he was done. He was never.
I thought he was too.
He was never going to come back. And he never went back to NBC, but he got hired by Turner.
Like a year later.
Yeah, and he was there for 22 years. So, I mean, continuing to do the NBA. So, I mean, he got past that. And, I mean, I don't know if he is the voice of the NBA per se over the last 2 decades. If somebody's growing up now watching the NBA, I don't know how the connection or how well the connection is with Marv Albert. Maybe it's still there. I don't know. But for me, dude's the voice of the NBA.
I think he'll always be, like, especially for guys like us in our 30s and early 40s. I mean, watching those Bulls runs or even any of the NBA finals from the 90s, probably to the early 2000s. I mean, the dude just was there. He's always there, and he had the best calls.
So he's going to hang it up after this year's Eastern Conference Finals. 55 years of broadcasting the NBA. That is not a bad career. All right, coming up next, we got a cop in New Jersey who went all Walter White. We got details on the way. It's the Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Morning, Charles. How are you?
Morning, y'all. All right, coffee.
It's coffee time, and the living's easy. Yeah, good morning. Just to update you, which I know you've been wanting to know, my salad intake has been very high these last 36 hours. Saturday, not so much. Saturday, I drank a bunch of beer. I'm not going to lie to you. But Sunday night for dinner, salmon with a beautiful Southwestern salad. Yesterday, had a chicken salad. And then last night, another chicken salad. So lots of salad in my life, guys. Salad, hashtag Marshall Salad Boy. Woo! I'm living that life. How are the bands for what? For our 20th anniversary show? They're doing great. They're alive. If you're talking about Welcome to Rockville, that show gets announced, at least the lineup gets announced tomorrow at noon. I can share that. I do not have any information on the bands that I can share. So sadly, that's all the information I do have for you, at least on that front. But if you are asking about Welcome to Rockville, the workout bands, but I will talk about Welcome to Rockville at length. Welcome to Rockville does get announced officially tomorrow at 12 noon, and we'll definitely have some tickets to give away over the next few days. The workout bands are doing good. So last night did a walk. My wife wanted to do a walk, so we did a walk. And then I just did some real quick, just like a band on the floor, kind of bicep curl stuff. So I did that. I don't know. I think I did like 50 of them. That was it. But didn't hit the bands yesterday. But tonight, got some stuff going on, which I can explain more later. And then Wednesday will be a big band day. I think overall things are good. And then obviously lots of salads. Quick question, what am I having for lunch today? Salad. In case it was even a question. Morning, Gibby. Happy to have you. Whoops. There we go. Now, we got a fun little day planned on the show, guys. Coming up next, we do have a story about some dude, I think it's up in New Jersey, who decided to go all Walter White and create a meth lab. So we got that going on. In the 7 o'clock hour, we're going to take your calls, comments, and texts about what random thing have you accidentally hit in your car. Then we'll do the dude of the week at the end of the 7 o'clock hour. We got Kotter versus Marshall, top the 8 o'clock hour. We'll play trivia after that. And then Kotter will put me to task and quiz me literally in the face. Quiz me in the face at the end of the, at the top of the 9 o'clock hour. And then we'll wrap up the show with Marshall's Music News. I don't know why people are so uptight about the lineup. Either you are going to Daytona or not. Yeah, when it comes to Welcome to Rockville. I mean, it's just the anticipation of knowing, I think. I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, there's only one band that we know that is going to be there. That's Mudvayne. They announced that a couple weeks back when they announced that Mudvayne was going to be around. I mean, we've all seen the lineups for Louder Than Life and Aftershock, which are both Danny Wimmer produced events. Truth of the matter is, I mean, I think there's a 99.9% chance that Metallica is going to headline 2 nights of the 4 nights. Would not be surprised if Mudvayne did headline one of those nights as well.
Yeah.
And then there's lots of, what ifs and maybes when it comes to the rest of the that last kind of day to headline. I've heard rumors of Slipknot. I've heard rumors of 9 Inch Nails. I've heard some other rumors as well. We're just going to have to see. They are keeping it very close to the chest when it comes to this lineup. They used to tell us radio people, hell, a week in advance. Now they literally send it to us like 1 minute prior.
Yeah.
To announce time. So that's
can't be trusted. I was doing some research because I'm planning to go into ACL this October in Austin. They haven't released their lineup yet, but I was looking into it, and there's a website, or I think it's just a Reddit forum, and they kind of have their predictions. They've been doing it every year, and they say there's a really good chance Pearl Jam is going to be playing ACL. I'm like,
Pearl Jam be very cool, man.
Score. So Modest Mouse is another one, which I've never seen. Love to see Modest Mouse.
Yeah.
So I'm jacked now. I really hope Pearl Jam's on that bill.
Yeah, I mean, today's Marshall's Music News is essentially tour announcements. Yeah. I mean, it's all tour announcements. It's everyone is announcing their tours for somewhere around August, September. So I know a lot of people are jonesing to get back out to shows. Well, we are going to have the Mother Load drop on us, I think, over the next probably 2 to 3 weeks. Before we get out of June, because everyone wants to have all that lead up time to these on sales.
Yeah.
You're going to have to kind of keep your eye out on shows because there's going to be way too many. Shinedown is a band that just announced a string of shows as well. Sadly, nothing in Savannah. They kind of owe us a show. I'm kind of pissed about it, but whatever. We'll figure that out.
All right. Got about 3.5 minutes.
So how do you feel about, speaking of Shinedown, how do you feel about calling Brent from Shinedown this week? You've got his number.
You could try.
During the show. Live on the air. What are your thoughts?
Depends on where he's at. If he's in North Carolina, not a big deal. If he's in California, it's a little bit bigger of a deal.
I mean, we won't know unless we call him. I just want to call Brent from Shinedown and make him explain to us why he isn't coming to see Savannah.
Yeah.
I think it's a fair question. Wanda says, Shinedown owes us. I'm a little hurt with that news. I'm also hurt. I'm also offended.
Yeah, I looked at when it came out. I'm like, there's obviously not going to be a Savannah date on it. I hopefully would have got the heads up a little prior. But seeing that it was such a small run, I was like, yeah, there's no way. They're not playing Savannah on that run.
Yeah, they're doing about a run of 15-ish dates. 3 of them are driving distance. I'll break it all down in the 9 o'clock hour today. Gibby said, well, I mean, if he's willing to talk.
True.
I mean, he did call you. He did call you on your cell phone, and you didn't know he was going to be you didn't know he's going to call.
No, well, I did. I didn't know when, because I got a hey, is it okay if Brent from Shinedown calls you? I'm like, sure. And then it was like 2 seconds later. And that's when my back was effed up. I was just laying on my bedroom floor talking to Brent from Shinedown.
What you doing, man? Just lay on the bedroom floor.
Just in pain, man, in pain.
Just trying not to die. All right, we have about 90 seconds or so. We'll jump back on the air. Story number 2, once again, in about last night, is going to be a story about a New Jersey cop who decided to, cook some meth. No big deal.
All of us need a side gig.
Not all of us. Okay. There. Perfecto. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, when I graduated, because obviously it's graduation season.
Yeah.
When I graduated, if I had a party. There's a lot of people who have parties for their kids. And I'm trying to think, I don't think I had a party for when I graduated high school.
We did. For me, we had a little get together.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if we did or not. I don't think we did.
Yeah. Now we're going to have one for Ella on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Tickets for the 20th anniversary Rock 106.1 concert on sale now. We got Puddle of Mud, Filter, Sponge, and of course Lilac. You still get tickets for just $25 while they last. They will go up in price here in a bit. So save yourself some cash. Get those tickets. Rock 106.1 20th anniversary concert. Go to rock1061.com. Also etix.com to get your tickets. Story number 2 about last night. A cop in New Jersey decided to go all Walter White, broke bad, recently got arrested for allegedly running a meth lab out of his home. Christopher Walls, a 19-year veteran of the Long Branch Police Department in New Jersey, was charged with 6 criminal offenses, including possession, manufacturing meth, and endangering the welfare of a child. He has been suspended without pay.
He's just playing the long game. That's what I see. I mean, 20 years into the force, he really wanted to get in, learn all the rules, the regulations, see what the watches were, how to get around things. And then he decided to, he probably got inspired by watching Breaking Bad. And then he decided to become a drug guy.
Well, obviously he didn't pay enough attention because this past Saturday, cops are called to his house because of a domestic disturbance. When they arrived, Wall's home was reportedly involved with illegal drug activity. The hazmat unit was called in. They discovered materials, chemicals, and instruments consistent with a meth lab in the basement and his shed.
Well, the thing that sucks is someone ratted him out inside of his own house. So as soon as the cops got there, they were just like, oh, this is just domestic. One of our guys lives here. Let's sort this out. And then someone just whispered going, there's a meth lab here. You should check it out. They're like, what? Dude, someone's your kid, or I'm guessing it's probably the kid, or at least someone else in the house is like, there's a meth lab here. And there's like, well, they just said we have to technically look now. And they looked and they found this meth lab. That's crazy.
They found books related to making meth, explosives, and poison. They found a bunch of guns, 2 long guns for handguns, 8 high-capacity magazines, lots of ammo. He now faces decades in prison if convicted. How many people do you think were inspired by Breaking Bad and said, I could do this?
Well, there's definitely a good handful of people. I don't know how many. I mean, they actually learned how to make meth on the show.
Right.
So, and during the process of showing how to make meth, they intentionally apparently switched up a few things so they couldn't make it. Like, they didn't want to give people
the recipe.
the handbook of how to make meth on Breaking Bad. So things are changed to make it not so easy to make meth based on the TV show. But yeah, to answer your question, a lot of people were inspired by it.
Where do you have to be in your life when you decide, you know what, meth is an option?
A teacher. Are you a science teacher in high school or grade school? Yeah. Probably thinking about making meth.
One of my wife's favorite subjects is science. Maybe. We just don't have any room for it, I guess.
Maybe in the garage. When's the last time you were there?
Oh, that's a good point. My wife cooking meth in the garage?
Do you have an attic?
We do. Oh, we do.
Yeah. When's the last time you've been up there?
I've never been up there.
Yeah, there's definitely a meth lab up there.
Oh, I got to check when I get home. This is so awesome. Wait, did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
My bad.
I'd be more upset that she hasn't given you any meth money yet.
That's true.
Yeah. It's like McDonald's bucks, but better.
That's like a season 6 thing. He hands out the money right before, he knows he's going to die. So I'm waiting for that big just storage unit full of cash here in the next few years.
Got to go spray it so the roaches don't eat it.
All right, one more story to go. We've got a lady who just went balls out crazy, faked a wedding just to get back at her ex. It's coming up after Metallica, Whiskey in the Jar. It's Rock 106.1. Oh, coffee.
Let's see. Sorry, Juan, I'm just seeing your latest comment. I didn't have one, but a neighbor had one for us. Oh, Lord, I got drunk. Spewing my guts out while holding the door open, telling my friend to keep driving. Oh, I'm guessing graduation party. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't have one. I didn't have one either. I think I got out. I think I went out and got drunk with my friends, but that was about it. But to go back to what we were talking to with Welcome to Rockville, I don't know if you guys have seen the Louder Than Life festival. So Louder Than Life is essentially it's Welcome to Rockville in Kentucky, which I know what you're saying. You're like gross, and you're right. It is gross. But Danny Wimmer does that show, and that show is stacked head to toe with great bands. I think we kind of briefly brought it up yesterday, but Metallica's headlining 2 nights. 9 Inch Nails is on headlining a night. Korn, Stain, Cypress Hill, Jane's Addiction, Rise Against, Snoop Dogg, Machine Gun Kelly, Judas Priest, and Mudvayne, Pennywise, all on that show. So I kind of anticipate Welcome to Rockville to be somewhat similar to Louder Than Life. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if 9 Inch Nails is going to be a part of it. I don't really see them being a part of it. Welcome to Rockville has always leaned harder into the heavier side of things, and they don't usually mess with the alternative side. So, yeah, Louder Than Life in Kentucky. Trust me, the lineup is impressive. And Charles, I know Judas Priest for you, man. That's a show seller right there. But I really want to see Bad Flower and The Who are both playing the same day at this festival, and those are 2 bands on my list. That I want to see. And I know Fozzie's going to be attached to a bunch of these shows as well. So I would definitely not be surprised, especially Chris Jericho doing all the AEW stuff in Florida. Being a part of Welcome to Rockville and Daytona in November.
Now, The Who and Bad Flower were both on Rockville last year, right? I think they were. Yeah, Who was definitely, because I was excited about seeing them.
They were. I don't think Bad Flower was. Plus, I don't know where Ghost is at, but Ghost talked about touring at the end of this year and releasing their new album, which is essentially done.
Yeah.
So I would not be surprised to possibly see Ghost possibly be on tour, if not be a part of this festival run. Priest all day, but I'd kill to see 9 Inch Nails. Dude, 9 Inch Nails is one of, I mentioned yesterday, one of the coolest shows I've ever been to in my life.
All right, guys, got about a minute. One more story to go and about last night. Crazy woman in Germany.
Perfect. And my bad, I missed that.
All right, guys, be right back. All right, we got one more story to go and about last night. This story actually went down in like 2019. This lady's just now talking about it, though. A woman in Germany faked an elaborate wedding to kind of make her ex-boyfriend jealous. Her name is Sarah Villard, took to TikTok recently. Now, she admits she's crazy. The caption says, "Yep, I'm crazy."
Yeah.
Song in the background is Gnarls Barkley, "Crazy." At least she knows it. Dumped her boyfriend in 2019, came up with this idea to make him jealous. She rented out a villa, got her friends to dress up as bridesmaids, bought a bouquet and a dress, got her hair done, hired a photographer, even hired a fake groom. Basically, it turned into a very elaborate wedding photo shoot.
Yeah, and she, once again, is crazy, and she did this all to essentially make her ex-boyfriend jealous.
Yeah, she took all these pictures, posted them to Instagram. She's like, people think I'm crazy, but overall, I've got some really good reactions. And over 5,000 followers followed her because of these posts. Now, her ex-boyfriend saw the pictures and started texting her and kind of was freaking out because this happened like 3 months after they broke up. So he's like, you were cheating on me this entire time. So she got the desired result, I guess.
Yeah, and then some people were actually talking to her like this was a positive thing.
I don't get this.
This is like Sarah Villard, 24 years old from Frankfurt, Germany. You need help. Like you've crossed the line of decency. But I mean, look, there is something to be admired to the fact of how willing and committed you are to the bit to creating a fake wedding to make your ex-boyfriend jealous. But in hindsight, I think you're going to look back at this and be like, the social media clout you got, probably not worth it because you've damned yourself to hell for every dude in the future because they're all going to look and know about you and go, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe pass on Sarah.
The ex-boyfriend, probably at the time, yes, jealous because he thought she was cheating on him while they were together. I bet he sees this now and goes, I dodged the biggest bullet of my life.
Oh my God.
Because this woman is nuts.
She's vindictive. I mean, it's beyond the point. I mean, she did this all to make him jealous. So he'd reach out to her because he obviously still followed her on social media. She said that, of course, was the case. He reached out to her, said he wanted to come to her house, wanted to talk to her afterwards to talk about what went down and how this all happened. She said she wasn't interested. She just then blocked and deleted him from her social media. The long game, once again, is appreciated in this, but seriously, straight up psychopath. I mean, this is some Mac type stuff. I mean, sorry. Is it Mac type stuff? I think Mac would go this far.
She says, yes, I'm single now. Shocking. And super happy about it. I'm happy to be able to focus on myself, which she'll be able to do for the rest of her life.
Exactly. By herself. I mean, hold on. Quick question.
Yeah.
Do you think Mac is this vindictive? Mac from Chicks on Dudes that hangs out with us every Wednesday?
I don't know. I don't know if she'd go this far.
I think she would.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think she would set up?
If she was done wrong so badly, I think she would go this far.
I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't think she's that great.
A mad Southern woman.
Okay, good point.
Yeah.
Never mind. You're point proven. All right, coming up next, I always love a good life hack. We got a few. We'll run those by you. This is the Kotter and Marshall Show. Is Mac on? Is she going to kill us now?
Yeah, she's
okay.
Chatting away right now.
Perfect. It's the Kotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
Hey, Mac. Good morning. She goes, that's way too much work. And then she said, what? When I said it. And then she goes, I'm too lazy to do any of that. I don't believe that at all. I think Mac would be very vindictive. Hashtag assholes.
I'm telling you, it's got to be a shirt.
Yeah. I just think Mac is vindictive enough to do this.
I don't know. I agree. I mean, the amount of work you got to put into that. I mean, you really have to be bonkers to be like, this is a great idea, guys. I'm going to spend all of this money just so I can make him jealous.
I think you could probably get it done on the cheap, though. Like, I mean, if you have a friend that runs kind of a wedding place, you could probably jump in on an off day.
Right.
I mean, if you, and the hardest part will be finding a random guy to just wear a suit to show up. Pay him $50 and some beer. He's there.
Yeah, that's true.
Max says no human being is worth that bullshit. I don't know.
I've told the stories about the crazy ex I had. If I don't know, she's the one who called me up and told me she was pregnant, afterwards because she thought it'd get us back together.
Yeah. No, that girl would probably be willing to do this.
I would back then. I don't know her now anymore, but back then, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was something. If we had social media back then, probably. I mean, she probably would have. If there was social media back when we broke up. I mean, the fact that she called me and said she thought she was pregnant, and I mean, she called me like 2 months after we broke up too. Oh, I'm pregnant. So
right.
Whatever. If we had social media back then, she would have found a fake sonogram picture and posted it on her page and been like, "Hey guys, I'm pregnant."
Without a doubt.
Tag me in. That woman was nuts.
Hashtag Cotter's kid.
Oh, that woman is crazy.
Gibby says that Mac seems like more of a Carrie Underwood /4 tires, carved name into leather seats kind of gal, in my opinion.
Holding the bottle of whiskey while she does it.
I don't think Mac is a whiskey girl. I think she just hold a nice, Dr. Robot sour from Monday Night Brewing. All right, coming up next, guys, we're going to talk about some life hacks, and we'll get into our call, comment, and text portion of the show. I think the question is a solid one. We got a couple comments, I think. What random thing have you accidentally hit with your car? Mac, do you have a story that you want to share? Have you ever accidentally hit something with your car?
Like an ex-boyfriend who scorned you?
Yeah. I feel Gibby might be right. Sour's over whiskey, though, or a nice seltzer. No one's ever put those two words together. Nice and seltzer.
Yeah, no. After our taste test, I'm out. I'm out completely.
Mac, drop that story. She goes, I've hit a deer. Drop the story if it's a good one. Drop the story in the chat. Once again, guys, we're going to be taking your calls, comments, and texts here in just a little bit. What random thing have you accidentally hit with your car? Did it mess up your car? What happened afterwards? Share your stories with us in the chat today. That would be awesome. We'll do that at the top of the 7 o'clock hour. Just before that, we are going to break down some life hacks. Did you just want to talk about a few of these?
Yeah, I think we could.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just grabbed several of. I grabbed like 7. Not that we even have to cover all of those.
Bob is. Oh, sorry, Bob. I didn't see your first message. Bob says, "Good morning, you good-looking dudes."
Ah, thank you, Bob. Bob, is your dad a mailman?
I think he may be retired, Bob's dad, but yeah, I mean he was.
So the lady, the manager of Jerry's, I can never remember her name, knows your dad used to be your mailman.
Oh,
so FYI, I don't know if that's a story you already knew, which is very possible. He is, and not retired. Still working for the man.
I thought he was retired.
New See the Bruised and Bloodied coming up next.
We need to get Dale in here for a beer for breakfast. Hit him up.
Okay.
So we were just doing some beer for breakfast scheduling. We're actually scheduled out, I think, through mid-July at this point.
Yep.
We got all sorts of people coming in. This coming Friday for beer for breakfast, we have Vince Becker of Habersham Beverage. If you've walked into Habersham on Abercorn and you see the bald dude with glasses and you got into any sort of conversation with him, you know Vince. This guy will talk your ear off. He's so smart, and I mean, he is a beer connoisseur, just a genius when it comes to it. And he's going to be stopping in on Friday to do beer for breakfast with us. In the coming weeks, we have just a load of guests from a bunch of different breweries, distributors, and just some people from different walks of life. So I'm really, really excited for it.
Let's see.
Mac, thanks for the story. Charles, thanks for the story as well. Those are awesome. Oh, Gibby has overhead crane refreshing training today. Do you use a lot of overhead cranes at your gig, Gibby? I just imagine you just sit at the desk and watch us for 4 hours.
That's what I'd do.
So the Game recently, the rapper, the Game, he recently said that he would fight both Jake and Logan Paul at the same time and whoop their asses. So Jake Paul, of course, as the internet troll he is, just fired back and said that he would told him to shut up and he would get knocked the F out. The Game is in like the craziest, best shape of his life too. Like the dude is ripped. I don't know. Things I wouldn't say. Things I wouldn't say to people.
I really just want to see both of them get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, the Logan brothers are definitely going to get messed up here in the next few boxing matches they have, but they're setting themselves up for life.
Oh no! I mean,
every one of these boxing matches gets them closer to retirement, and they're 21 years old.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, they're smart about all of this. I mean, everything they do, as stupid as it seems, is calculated, and they kind of know, it's just going to get attention and it's going to get them a bigger payday.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, eventually, one of them is going to step in the ring. I mean, fuck, one of them's going against what's his face. So
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way.
Yeah, the Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather fight. That's going to be interesting because Logan Paul is so much bigger than Floyd.
Yes.
But Floyd is Floyd Mayweather. So I don't know. I'll definitely be watching it. When is that fight again? Do you know?
I don't remember enough off the top of my head.
I'll have to look it up.
If Floyd Mayweather loses, oh my God. Yeah, thought the what's his nuts was insufferable before.
June 6th. So that's coming up here in a couple weeks. And it's going to be at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Those fights have to be rigged. Yeah. Good morning. Thank you for being there on the show. Get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. A fan of a good life hack. Came across some we're going to share with you right now. Chopping up onions, of course, makes you cry. This life hack says, put the onion in the freezer for about 10 minutes before you chop it up. Less likely to make you cry because it takes longer for the juices in the onion to flow. And that's what causes you to cry.
Huh. I never even thought of that.
I didn't either.
How about this? What about this? Use shaving cream to prevent surfaces from fogging.
Does that work?
Apparently, you can put it like on the inside of your motorcycle visor. Just smear it on, let it dry, then rinse it off. It also works for bathroom mirrors as well, just using shaving cream. I never even knew about that one.
I'll give that one a go. How about this? Use hand sanitizer to unstink your armpits in a pinch. If you have funky armpits
Oh my God.
and you need to fix them fast, use hand sanitizer. I figured this out a few years ago. I remember the smell comes from bacteria reactions, which antibacterial hand gel kills stone dead. Instant results. They say, though, don't do this routinely as it's delicate skin.
Right. It's going to dry you out.
Alcohol will get in there and mess you up.
Yeah. So here's another life hack, and that's what we're doing right now. We're going over some life hacks that we found on the intronets. Number 2, I actually saw you do for the first time years ago, and I'm like, I had no idea that worked. Apparently, if you have a dry erase marker, you can use it to get rid of some permanent marker on a dry erase board just by going over it. So you know how, let's face it, when you're using markers, you're not probably looking at them. Some of them are permanent, some of them are dry erase, and you don't know what you're using.
Yeah.
And sometimes mistakes happen. So you can actually get rid of that permanent marker by essentially coloring over the top of it with a dry erase marker, and it will wipe right off. It's genius stuff. I didn't even know about it, but I saw you do it one day. I'm like, okay, this works.
I learned that the hard way. I was doing an improv show, and we were using a dry erase board to take suggestions. So I was writing the suggestions down. And for the first 3 games, I used a permanent marker and pretty much filled the board. And we had a 45-minute, hour-long show left. And then somebody's like, do this. And I'm like, that's not going to work. This permanent marker. Completely worked. Blew my mind. Loved it. I needed this when I was trying to light the fire in my backyard. You can use chips as kindling to start a fire. Corn chips, potato chips, even Doritos. They're flammable because all the fat and oil, and they burn slowly.
Huh.
I'm kind of curious now. I got to go try this.
I had no idea. How about using vinegar to remove calcium and rust buildup? I guess that makes sense. So if you have a shower head that's all clogged up through calcium deposits, and you have one stream of water going far to the right and one going up, but most of the rest of them are hitting you, you can actually just put them in white vinegar overnight for up to 8 hours.
Yeah.
And it'll essentially clear out all those calcium deposits, and you'll have a working shower head again.
So butter, you're trying to spread on bread, and it's super hard because it's been in the fridge. You can use a cheese grater on the hard butter. They say especially if you're baking, but it softens everything up faster. That way you don't have to throw it in the microwave and trying to loosen it up and liquefy it.
No one likes hard butter.
No one likes hard butter. All right, just a few life hacks there. I stand by mine, man. I one that I use routinely. When you take off your socks, don't throw them in the hamper separate. Put them in a ball. Put them in the hamper together.
Right.
Haven't lost a pair of socks in years.
That's a life hack?
You know what? I'm sticking with it. It works for me. I've not lost a pair of socks in years.
Here's my life hack. As soon as you get in your house, take your pants off. And you know what you get from that?
No.
Comfort.
Fair enough.
Airing out of the boys.
Coming up top of the 7 o'clock hour, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What are random things you've accidentally hit your car with? Did it mess up your car? Everybody's got a story, I think, for this. Everybody's kind of, dinged up the car a time or two. So call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What random thing have you accidentally hit your car with, and did it mess up your car? Give us your stories now. We'll talk about it after 7. Kotter and Marshall, Rock 1061.
Bob, you're an asshole, but I love that story. So I don't know if you saw in the comments, Kotter, but just before we jumped on air, Bob shared his story about hitting something in a car. He said, one time I was with some friends after a high school party to celebrate the summer. It's sort of foggy. We're going around a bend and hit this guy. He was wearing a long raincoat, some fisherman type guy. Sorry, that was really funny. Oh, man. Look, Wanda uses one of the life hacks. Yeah, we mentioned using a grater.
I would have never thought of that.
No.
Sounds like a great idea, though. Let's see. All right, for this, if you want, I've got 4 things. The last one's got a short-ish story, just post after I hit something.
Oh, okay.
If you want me to start with mine, I can run through all of them real quick, and then.
Did you see the ones on Facebook?
Yeah, I got it was just the 2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
From Lindsay.
Yeah, that's what I saw last night, but it doesn't mean there wasn't more.
I didn't see any this morning. I'll look again. Yeah, it's just the two.
Okay.
How many do we have on? Got one from Mac.
I got one from Mac and one from Charles on the chat.
Okay.
And then technically we have one from Bob that I could bring up. We could talk about that too.
Yeah.
I'll leave that for a second break, and maybe we can get a phone call in there as well.
Sure.
Jeremy just dropped one, so
nice.
back in 05, I was a bit wild. We all were. Let's see.
Do you want me to do mine and the two from Facebook, or do you want me to do mine and then you can hit one of those from the stream?
Let's see. All right. Let's start with yours.
Okay.
I will do Max, and then I will also do Charles, sorry. So I'll do those two. I'll leave Bob and Jeremy's for second break and leave mine for second break. And then if we get one phone call in there, we'll have more than enough.
We got a call. Is that us?
I don't think so.
It says it's us. Let's try it. I don't know why it went to red. That was weird. Rock 161, hello.
Hey, what's going on? It's Gibby.
Hey, Gibby, what's going on, man?
I figured I'd call in and tell the story about the vehicle randomness.
Let's do it.
All right, so New Year's Day, driving back home from Germany as well. I was stationed overseas, and I've already had the party, had a blast. 8-hour car ride.
Ooh.
So me and 3 other friends were in this 1991 Ford Escort Cabriolet, soft top convertible that had a bunch of leaks. Leaked a liter of oil pretty much every week, and it was a jalopy. I'll tell you what. But so we were able to make it there, and on the way back from Berlin over to Ramstein Air Base, we were an hour. We had an hour left in the trip, and I hit a patch of black ice going over a bridge.
Ooh.
And almost drove off the bridge.
Ooh.
So hitting the guardrail, completely messed the front end up. But I had a bunch of ratchet straps in the back of the truck. Don't ask why, but I had a bunch of ratchet straps in the back of the trunk. And we were able to ratchet strap the hood, the fender, everything back together, and drive that car all the way back onto post. The German guard who were at the airbase were looking at us like, dude, you can't drive this on base. you need to take that and impound it now. But yeah, I accidentally hit a guardrail on the way home from Berlin.
Jesus, man.
What'd you end up doing to the car? Did you end up getting it scrapped?
I had it parked in the dorms for about a good solid month and a half until I had enough tickets where the base commander called me up and said, "Look, you gotta get this piece of shit out of here. You gotta get this out of the parking lot." And fortunately, I was able to crawl it back. I was able to crawl it out off the base and over to the junkyard. That was about maybe like 2 miles away.
Nice.
That's awesome. Awesome, man. Well, no, thank you for calling, dude. I always appreciate it.
All right. I'll keep watching you guys, and I encourage anyone out there, get with the horde. Get on the live stream.
Damn right. All right. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Gibby.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Nice. All right. There we go. Got a story.
So I got a story with Wanda and Phil, too. So
Perfect.
I have 5 plus Bob's joke one. So I have 6.
Do you want me to save that? I've got time to edit that if we want to start with the call.
Why don't we start with the call?
Yeah.
Also, I talked to Tim.
Yeah.
Apparently, that is the last component for that board.
Right.
for the talkback button.
Right.
We have to make sure we take the tape off every single day.
Okay.
We didn't yesterday, and I caught it just before I left. And I was like, and Tim was walking by. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, I'm taking the tape off this thing so it doesn't burn out, right?" He goes, "Yeah, you got to make sure you don't do that. Don't burn that one out because I can't order any more of those." And I'm like, and I go,
fix it.
I go, we're really riding on thin ice then with this whole with this whole board thing, huh? He goes, "All right, no, leave it on during the show. I think it's fine." But I'm just saying, like, every day we have to be on top of making sure that's the first thing we do as soon as we shut the show off.
Right.
Sorry, show business, guys.
All right, I got to edit this up real quick, guys. We'll be right back.
Yep. And we're back.
All right.
So Kotter just edited up Gibby's phone call just a few moments ago. We're going to kick off the break with that. We're back on the air in about 90 seconds.
You want me? I can do mine, then go into his call? Or do you want to read one first and end with his call?
Start with yours, go into his phone call, and then I'll read one or two, and then let's go to break with it and see if we get any more phone calls.
Cool.
And then I'll start off with Mac and Charles just because they were the first two that I got.
You can start off with those with this break?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, I have four more on the other side.
Perfect.
And then I have a quick one or two personally from me, and we keep that for the last break, depending on a phone call or not.
Yeah, and we have the two from the Facebook page, too.
Tons. We got tons of material. More than enough.
All right, guys, got about 40 seconds.
Oh, it's our second favorite sales manager's birthday today, Catherine Wake.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Catherine Wake, former coworker of ours. And the man who kicked both of our asses, Mussin Corbray, it's his birthday.
Oh, Mussin, happy birthday. All right, guys, be right back. Thanks for hanging out this morning on air and on the stream. Join the Horde. Get on the stream each and every morning starting at 6, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe while you're there. This morning, we're taking your calls, comments, and text, 800-394-1061. What random thing have you accidentally hit with your car, and did it mess up your car? Where do I even start with this, Marshall? Seriously, where do I start?
I mean, you've had some accidents in the past.
I'm just going to limit myself to 4.
Okay, just 4. Cool.
Nothing major. But the very first day I got my driver's license, I was going to a buddy's house. We were going to go watch a movie. I'm in the station wagon because that's how we rolled.
Sick.
So I'm driving down a complete dirt road because my buddy lived out in the middle of nowhere.
Compared to where you lived, the middle of nowhere?
I had paved roads.
Okay.
So I'm just driving down this dirt road, just minding my own business.
Just to clear it up, you're driving a car, not a horse.
I am driving a car.
Okay, thank you.
Station wagon.
Okay, yep. Sorry. Didn't know if that was the horse's name.
And out of nowhere, I plunk a pheasant. And I look out my back, the rearview mirror, I'm looking out my back window, and like a movie, feathers are just flying all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Completely ran over a pheasant. Day one of getting my license.
You murdered a pheasant.
Oh, he didn't survive. No, he was.
So you started off your driving career with a kill.
With a kill,
nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Years later, and this was dumb. The concrete parking barricades they'll have in some parking lots.
Sure.
Just at the end
of the parking block.
Yeah, like at the end of the parking spot. Just the ones that are a little on the ground. Just say, hey, stop here. Don't go.
Yeah, a little parking block. Yeah.
I drove over one of those.
Sick.
Got my car stuck. That was fun.
How low to the ground was your car?
I don't remember what it was at the time.
Driving a lowrider?
This was when I had the Camaro. It was the Camaro.
Oh, sick.
So I backed in. This is the only time I've done anything in the car I currently have, the piece of crap Equinox. I was at a gas station and I backed into one of the concrete poles that block the gas pumps. That's why I have the big dent in the back of my car. But one time, years ago, was going over to a friend's house for 4th of July. My family was out of town in Illinois, got invited over to have a dinner with them. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm on my way. So I'm driving. It's when I had the Alero, the red car. And for whatever reason, it felt like mailboxes were really kind of into the road way too far. As I pulled into off the side of the road to park in front of a house, I completely knock over a mailbox with my passenger side mirror.
Wow.
It breaks the mailbox. It breaks my passenger side mirror. It dangled for weeks before I finally, fixed it. But I'm standing there going, what do I do with the mailbox? So I pick it up and I go to the front door. I'm like, I'm going to own it. It's on me. I knock on the door. It opens just a crack. There's just little old lady behind the door.
Right.
English is not her first language. And all it's standing there is this tattooed guy holding their mailbox.
Right.
I'm like, I'll pay for it. What do you need me to do? She's like, just put it down, put it down. So I just literally put it down and the door shut. So there you go.
She probably thought you were going to beat her to death.
I don't know. I felt
Right.
so bad.
Well, because you have a history of murdering things.
just pheasants. Just pheasants and small wildlife.
And mailboxes.
And
you also
mailboxes.
killed that mailbox.
I totally killed that mailbox.
Exactly.
All right, don't forget, you can call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What random thing have you accidentally hit with your car? Did it mess up your car? Got a call from the Horde. Here's Gibby.
Ride.
Ooh.
So me and 3 other friends were in this 1991 Ford Escort Cabriolet, soft top convertible that had a bunch of leaks. Leaked a liter of oil pretty much every week, and it was a jalopy. I'll tell you what. We were able to make it there, and on the way back from Berlin over to Ramstein Air Base, we were an hour. We had an hour left in the trip, and I hit a patch of black ice going over a bridge.
Ooh.
And almost drove off the bridge.
Ooh.
So hitting the guardrail, completely messed the front end up. But I had a bunch of ratchet straps in the back of the truck. Don't ask why. But I had a bunch of ratchet straps in the back of the trunk. And we were able to ratchet strap the hood, the fender, everything back together, and drive that car all the way back onto post. The German guard who were at the air base were looking at us like, dude, you can't drive this on base. you need to take that and impound it now. But yeah. Guardrail on the way home from Berlin.
Jesus, man.
What'd you end up doing to the car? Did you end up getting it scrapped?
I had it parked in the dorms for about a good solid, month and a half until I had enough tickets where the base commander called me up and said, "Look, you gotta get this out of here." Fortunately, I was able to crawl it back. I was able to crawl it out off base and over to the junkyard. That was about maybe like 2 miles away.
Awesome, man. Well, no, thank you for calling, dude. I always appreciate it.
All right, I'll keep watching you guys, and I encourage anyone out there, get with the Horde, get on the live stream.
Damn right. All right, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What random thing have you accidentally hit with your car, and did it mess up your car?
Yeah, so we actually got a bunch of comments on the stream. Now, Charles actually commented in earlier today saying back in his ice company working days, he had an ambulance pull out in front of the ice company truck in front of him on a rainy day. Couldn't slow down. The ambulance absolutely blasted him, totally destroying both the ambulance and the ice company truck. I mean, he's got a truck full of ice. I'm guessing he didn't move. I'm guessing the ambulance and then just essentially just stopped in the middle of the road, but going at a good rate of speed. Mac chimed in. Mac from Bob 106.9, who joins us every Wednesday here on the Kotter and Marshall Show. She said, talk about being vindictive. I had a brand new Mini Cooper for my 16th birthday and only had it for like 2 months. On the way home at night and saw a deer which was about to cross in front of me. I stopped so it could cross, but I decided to go the other way. She goes, I waited 45 seconds, then proceeded on to my route. She goes, the same damn deer decided to turn around and T-bone my car. It's a very vindictive deer. She said she had to replace her passenger side door, and the deer frolicked away in glory, and then she called that deer a bastard.
That deer was anti-Mini Cooper.
Very anti.
800-394-1061. Call, comment, and text. What random thing have you accidentally hit with your car? We got more of your stories coming up. Here's Bring Me the Horizon and Teardrops. Kotter and Marshall, Rock 1061.
All right, I got Jeremy and Phil's story I want to share next.
Okay.
Good morning, Mamacita.
Morning, Mamacita.
Yeah, I got Phil and Jeremy's story I'll share on the next break. Do you want me to share one of mine this next break?
Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
How do you want to work it then?
Let's see. I can. Let's see.
Do you want to start off with? Do you want to start off with a Facebook or text? I see there's a text there.
Yeah, I just got one from Salsa Mark. Yeah, I could do one of these.
Yeah, why don't you start off? I'll do mine are short. Mine are super short.
Yeah.
I'll share both Jeremy and Phil's, and then you wrap up with Salsa Mark's or the Facebook, and then we'll go to break and then use whatever we have left on the third.
Okay, so do you want me to start with one or no?
Yeah, cap it off.
Okay,
So,
start and end. Okay.
yeah, start and end, and I'll take the middle. I'll do my story and a Facebook story, and then you do.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'll start it. I'm going to do one of Lindsay's. You do yours, and then a couple or one or two of those.
Morning, Stacy.
Morning. And then I'll end it with Salsa Marks. And then that gives us one more of Lindsay's, and looks like Sean added one. Oh, I wish it was an Eddie Guerrero style station wagon. That would have been awesome. It wasn't. It was a boring fake wood panel side one. Going from Elaine?
We have a story from Bob too, that joke one.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we can do one from Elaine here too. So
Elaine and then Sean, yeah.
Yeah, Elaine, Sean, and then we can let's end on Bob's just because it's funny.
Yeah.
Be like, wait a minute. All right, let me bring up Jeremy and Phil's right there.
All right, I'm going to start with Lindsay's. You do your thing, and then I will. How many are you going to do again? I'm sorry. You're going to do yours. You're going to hold off on yours until the last one.
I'll do one of mine. Actually, I have two.
Okay.
I have one in my current car, and then I have one in my really old, crappy car.
So do yours, a couple from the stream, and then I'll end with Mark's.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, guys, got about 30 seconds.
Are you starting with Lindsay's then?
Yeah, I'm going to start with Lindsay's.
So you're doing Lindsay and Mark. I'm doing my story, Jeremy and Phil's.
Perfect. Cool. And then after Phil, I'll wrap up. I'll do Salsa Mark.
Dope.
All right, guys, be right back.
Kotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
Good morning. We are taking your calls, comments, and texts this morning. 800-394-1061. What random things have you accidentally hit with your car? Did it mess up your car? Got a message from Lindsay on Facebook. I learned to drive in a 1990 Ford Probe, and thank God it was sturdy because I hit so many things. I jumped a 2-foot storm drain and rammed a wrought iron fence. And it kept going.
Really?
That is damn impressive.
Some Dukes of Hazzard type stuff there, man. That's insane, man. I mean, I was trying to think of things that I've actually hit with my car.
Right.
And the ones I remember, I wrote down right here. Like this one, it kind of makes me laugh. So one time I was working at the radio station, and I think I was doing the morning show. This was back in the Peoria, Illinois days. So very early on in my radio career. And I think I was doing the morning show with our guys, Mark, Lee, and Bones. And Street Fighter, one of the Street Fighter games is coming out. And I'm like, I'm going to go pre-order Street Fighter at the mall, which was right across the way. It was probably a total of 2-minute drive. So I get in my car. I don't even look. I hit the gas, and I'm pulling out of the spot, and I absolutely ram right into a truck. That was just driving through the parking lot. I completely T-boned them, but I was backing up. I didn't even look. The thing that was kind of the issue for me was I drank heavily the night before, and I still had half a case of beer in behind my driver's side seat. The thing was, I was 20, and there was a cop on the way. So thankfully, this guy, he was fine. Everybody was fine.
Yeah.
He went in to go use the restroom. So in that time, I took a hoodie that was in my car, wrapped it over the beer, ran to our garbage can in the back of the building, and tossed half a case of beer in. which then I later retrieved.
Did you get it?
Which I later retrieved after the cops got done with us.
Excellent.
But yeah, the insurance covered it and everything was fine. But yeah, I kind of accidentally messed up a guy trying to get some Street Fighter goodness.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and I almost lost half a case of beer. Which almost was the most devastating part to that whole story. On the stream real quick, Jeremy actually dropped a comment and a story in saying, so back in 2005, I was a bit wild and out there, and I'd been partying, and on the way home on Highway 17, I ran off the road. A culvert turned upside down and flew through an old brick building off on the side of the highway. I totaled my car. I had to break out the back window to get out, and I tried to walk away, but my ankle was busted, and the cops came, and, well, you can figure out the rest.
Whoa.
You busted through an old brick building? What kind of car was he driving?
A tank?
Yeah.
It's kind of badass.
Something that was built in America. Definitely not a Toyota. Phil dropped a story as well. He goes, one time when I drove across the country to San Fran, I was meeting a buddy at his job. And while I was trying to pull into the tiniest of parking spaces, just to be clear, I can confirm California, for some reason, has parking spaces that are literally way too small for any known car. He said, as I was trying to pull into the tiniest of parking spaces, I hit another car. I said, nope, not today, and then drove away to find another parking space. He goes, my car didn't really have any damage, but the other car had some scratches for sure. I know. I'm an a-hole.
All right, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What random thing have you accidentally hit your car with? Salsa Mark sent us a text. He said about 1980 or so, I had a 74 Plymouth Duster.
Ooh.
It was my winter car, and it snowed like 2 feet that night. I was going to work around a big turn, and the car jumped the curb and rode the guardrail the whole way down to the bottom of the hill.
Oh, I did that on Tony Hawk once.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Only problem was I couldn't get out of the driver's side, and the passenger side was messed up, so I ended up crawling out the window. But he got to work, and everybody was laughing, as usual. All right, going to continue taking your stories. Call, comment, and text now, 800-394-1061. What random thing have you accidentally hit with your car? More of your stories coming up. Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
Elaine dropped a story. Oh, we knew that. Elaine dropped that story. Wanda said Jeremy must have been driving a Lincoln Continental.
All right, we got a call. Rock 1061, who's this?
It's Meredith.
Hey, Meredith. No, okay. No name. No, we don't know who this is. Don't know who this is.
Not Meredith.
A lake. So I was driving everybody home from New Year's Eve, and I was the DD that night.
Okay.
And then on my way home to my house, I swerved not to hit a dog, and I put the person's car, it wasn't mine, into the lake.
like completely, car's gone because now it's at the bottom of the lake?
Yes, it's in the lake. And I'm trying to get out of the car, and I get out of the car, and then I get home to my parents' house, and they go, you need to call a tow truck and go down there and get it towed out before the neighbors see it. That's all they heard about. Not that I was alive or safe.
Don't you dare bring shame on the family.
And I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm the black sheep. It is wonderful. I take that proudly.
I'm not going to lie to you. It sounds like you're the worst DD of all time.
Well, and the poor guy, thank God his mother had like extra insurance because his other two brothers had their friends run into trees and other things. So she was really fine about it.
Yeah, this is just she'd been through this process before. It sounds like there was a black cloud over that family. That's not your fault. That's just karma on them.
And it was college, so anything can happen.
It's true.
Truth.
Well, thanks for calling in, person we don't know the name of.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
See ya. All right.
Yeah, let's edit that up and we'll play that back. So we'll play that call to start the break, and then I've got a story from Elaine, a story from Sean, and that's about it.
Okay. All right, guys, be right back. That's there. All right.
So 2 new shows just got announced for Daly's Place in Jacksonville. 311's playing September 22nd.
Oh.
And Alice Cooper and Ace Frehley are playing October 9th.
Interesting. I've never seen 311. That'd be fun. Oh, crap.
Wanda story?
Wanda's really
Yeah,
good.
I'm just reading that too. Okay, so I could do Wanda's story is funny. Let's do Wanda's story. I'll do Wanda's story and Elaine's story.
Okay.
Here, so
I got the call.
let's start off with the call. I'll do those and let's wrap because I think in the hour wise we're not running late yet, but we're pretty
doing all right.
close.
I got another song still to drop, so we're doing
Okay.
fine. So
Yeah, no, 8:30 for our first 3 is about where we should be. All right, guys, thanks for your stories and your comments and your texts today. They've been awesome. Once again, we've been asking you guys, what random thing have you accidentally hit in your car? You guys are killing it today, so thank you so much for hanging around with us on the live stream. The Horde, you guys are killing it. Coming up after this, we are going to proclaim our Dude of the Week. That's coming up to wrap up the 7 o'clock hour. In the 8 o'clock hour today, we're going to do a little Kotter versus Marshall, and then we'll play some trivia and hook you guys up with some prizes. And then 9 o'clock hour, we've got Quiz in the Face and Marshall's Busy News. So got a full show on the back end. So both Elaine and Sandy's stories are bird related, but Elaine's is pretty quick. So I'm going to start with Elaine and
Okay.
and
And with
do
Sandy.
Sandy's next. Yeah.
see you later, Gibby. Thanks for calling in today, man. Appreciate that. All right, we got about 90 seconds. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Tony's story is good there, too.
Damn.
I may try to squeeze in all 3 of
Yeah,
those.
I think we should.
All right, guys, we're less than a minute till we're back on the air. Once again, keep in mind that Welcome to Rockville gets announced tomorrow, 12 noon. We will have ticket giveaways. I mean, do we want to say this week, Kotter?
Yeah, I think
Are we
so.
gonna say something as ludicrous as this week?
I think we could say this week.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be giving away tickets to Welcome to Rockville this week on the radio station. Do you want to do a Horde exclusive giveaway?
I'm not opposed to that.
Okay.
Like a pair of tickets or so?
Yeah.
All right, guys, be right back.
The Kotter and Marshall Show. Rock 1061.
We continue to take your calls, comments, and texts this morning, 800-394-1061. What random thing have you accidentally hit with your car? Did it do any damage to your vehicle? We got another call.
So I was driving everybody home from New Year's Eve, and I was the DD that night.
Okay.
And then on my way home to my house, I swerved not to hit a dog, and I put the person's car, it wasn't mine, into the lake.
like completely car is gone because now it's at the bottom of the lake?
Yes, it's in the lake. And I'm trying to get out of the car, and I get out of the car, and then I get home to my parents' house, and they go, you need to call a tow truck and go down there and get it towed out before the neighbors see it. That's all they cared about. Not that I was alive or safe.
Don't you dare bring shame on the family.
And I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm the black sheep. It is wonderful. I take that proudly.
I'm not going to lie to you. It sounds like you're the worst DD of all time.
Well, and the poor guy, thank God his mother had like extra insurance because his other two brothers had their friends run into trees and other things. So she was really fine about it.
Yeah, this is just. Yeah, she'd been through this process before. It sounds like.
She had.
Yeah, there was a black cloud over that family. That's not your fault. That's just karma on them.
And it was college, so anything can happen.
If I was that mom, I'd be like, nobody gets behind the wheel of any of our cars if they're not in this family.
Yeah, like the kids don't deserve cars anymore.
No, I mean
they make bad choices with their friends.
None of your friends can even look at these cars anymore. Call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What random thing have you accidentally hit with your car? Elaine chimed in on the stream. I hit a bird with my motorcycle. How scary is that got to be? It bounced off my windshield and hit my friend riding her bike behind me in the face. To top it off, there's a bird-shaped imprint in her windshield now.
I would never wipe it off.
You got to leave it there.
Even if that's incredible. Speaking of birds, oh my gosh, this story from Mama Sita on the stream is ridiculous. So Mama Sita says, driving home from work, I thank goodness my windows were down when a big-ass bird decided to fly inside my passenger side window. She said, I quickly pulled over, jumped out of the car, and ran screaming like I was being chased by an axe murderer. She goes, the bird lived, but I about died.
I'm sorry. That's the funniest thing ever.
It's crazy. Unbelievable. Speaking, we've got another story here. This one completely not involving birds. Tony says, another life ago, when I was in the military, I drove fuel tankers and refueled helicopters. Now, during a field exercise, we had to have the flight line fuels by 5 a.m., in our hurry, we were driving too close to the helicopters to save time rolling in and out the refuel hose. Not paying complete attention, I revved the gas and the rain cap on the exhaust gouged the blade tip. Needless to say, we grounded the helicopter. I'm guessing that's an expensive mistake.
How much money did you just cost the U.S. government and us taxpayers? Pay attention. All right. Great stories today, as always. Thank you guys for calling in. Thanks for the comments. You can continue to comment and text 800-394-1061. What random thing have you accidentally hit with your car? Coming up next, we've got the Dude of the Week death match. First, bad wolves.
Right.
How about zombie? It's Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
You're thinking of the bad zombies from WWE the other night.
Still horrific. I will have nightmares and not in like a good nightmare, just being scary sort of way.
Right. Yeah, Kotter has it right. Dude of the Week death match is coming up next. Then we'll jump into some Kotter versus Marshall. All right, guys, if you got any questions for the Magic 8 Ball, go ahead and throw them at me. Let's answer some questions here in the 7 o'clock hour. Once again, I just answer stupid questions with our Magic 8 Ball. Now, our boss, Aaron, is not going to be showing up to work today, we've been told. He has an at-home emergency with his plumbing, so he's not going to show up. And I know what you're thinking. If you listen to the show at all, especially on the stream, our boss most likely clogged his own pipes at the house because he has a plumbing issue.
He blamed his wife. Wait, and he's got a track record of this because he blamed Jake the other day.
Yeah, so I mean, what do you believe? What doesn't connect? Who's lying?
Yeah.
It's the boss, obviously. So I mean, I think the boss absolutely clogged his pipes at his house. He's got to have a plumber come and fix his issues. So I guess here's the first question for the Magic 8 Ball. Is it our boss's fault for his current plumbing problems at his house? Oh, it landed on the edge. Hold on. Cannot predict now.
Oh.
So maybe it's not his fault.
It is, let's be honest.
All right, but honestly, is it his fault? Most likely. So there you go. That kind of lines that up.
You almost had to pay for it?
Excuse me?
Oh, Tony, there was an investigation talking about the helicopter story. There was an investigation. I almost had to pay for it. It cost the taxpayers a lot. A-Dub didn't blame Jake for the house. He said he blamed his wife. Is my interpretation of the text I got.
Yeah, so there you go.
Oh, Wanda, will we have to stay overnight in Atlanta this week for Bubba's doctor's appointment?
That's an 8-ball question.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was reading that.
I was there. I read it first too. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I got to go back.
Is she asking us? Okay, yeah. Okay, so once again, we're answering 8-ball questions. Magic 8-ball. Your questions. Let's go ahead and answer Wanda's. Will they only have to stay overnight in Atlanta this week for Bubba's doctor's appointment? That means just one overnight stay in Atlanta. Concentrate and ask again. Okay, I felt like I really fucking nailed that one. All right, let's do this again. Will Wanda and her family only have to stay overnight in Atlanta this week for her son's doctor's appointment? Outlook, not so good. I don't make the rules, Wanda. I don't make the rules. I just live by the 8-ball, okay? Which sounds like I have a huge drug problem.
I would never have been able to leave the military. Would have been indentured for life.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Once again, if you guys have not, scroll up and read Tony's story in regards to things that she's accidentally hit with her refueling truck. Crazy.
We got about 30 seconds.
All right. Dude of the Week death match.
I'm going to mention the concert real quick, too.
Yep.
No, I'm sorry. That was the next one. Yeah, we'll do it next time.
Mention everything. I don't give a shit.
Kotter and Marshall. Rock 1061.
We invite everybody to check out the live stream of the show. We do this each and every morning, 6 until 10. The whole thing is there on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And it's really a show within a show on the stream. We're constantly chatting back and forth during commercials and songs, just hanging out. You miss a lot if you can't be on the stream. So if you haven't checked it out yet, highly recommend everybody to join the horde on the stream. Once again, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. While you're there, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe the stream every morning starting at 6 o'clock.
The Dude of the Week Deathmatch. Cool! A freak show! Let's check it out! The Dude of the Week Deathmatch on the Kotter and Marshall Show. Rock 1061.
It is up to you to decide this week's Dude of the Week. You can hit us up at the Kotter and Marshall Show Facebook page or on the stream. Competitor number 1, Archer. Now, Archer is a 6-year-old leukemia survivor who got a wish from Make-A-Wish. Now, typically, these wishes are, hey, I want to meet a celebrity. Hey, I want to go to Disney.
Yep.
Not Archer. Archer's badass.
Yeah, Archer is 100% badass. Now, this is in Austin, Texas. He just asked to blow up a bridge. Actually, it sounds like little Archer is going to have some issues growing up, but little Archer sounds like straight up a badass. So they were going to bring down a part of U.S. Highway 183 and Interstate 35, which is a flyover Saturday morning, right around the Austin, Texas area. Now, Archer said, yeah, I'll blow that up for you. And it's kind of my wish. So that's what they let this little kid do.
That is awesome that the Texas Department of Transportation to Make-A-Wish got together to make this happen. Afterward, Archer said, I blew up a bridge. It was fun, and it was loud.
Yeah, which once again, kind of concerned about little Archer, but you know what? We're going to let it go. Leukemia survivor, sounds like a badass, 6 years old. There's time for change, I think, in little Archer, but very concerned about how happy he was about blowing up that bridge.
All right, that was choice number 1. Choice number 2, a cat. I know. We go from a 6-year-old leukemia survivor to a cat.
Cotter's a cat guy.
I am a cat guy now. This cat's in Chicago. Now, there's a video of a black cat 5 stories up in a building that is on fire. Fire crews are there. They're filming the building's exterior. And on the video, they saw the cat leap from the building. 5 stories up, you're thinking, that cat is screwed.
Yeah, I mean, and crazy because the video, this person was filming and it landed right in front of them, and this cat stuck the landing.
Yeah,
and you thought this cat would probably like crumple over. Nope, it like stuck the landing, like completely made itself stiff. Its legs were wide out, and then just kind of walked away, and it was perfectly fine, jumping from a 5-story building.
So your choices today for the Dude of the Week death match: Archer or the cat in Chicago. You can vote now. Kotter and Marshall Show Facebook page, also on the stream, or text 800-394-1061. We'll announce the winner of the Dude of the Week death match next. Kotter and Marshall, Rock 1061.
All right, so on the Facebook page, we were tied 4-4. Dennis and Tony just both voted for Archer. So Archer's currently in the lead. Once again, if you guys want to vote for the Dude of the Week death match, which we're currently doing, between the black cat. I mean, the video is ridiculous. Actually, let me share the video real quick, just in case you guys didn't see this ridiculous thing.
We're going to come right out of commercials for this, too. Archer.
Yeah, on Facebook, I had it 4-4, unless I read it wrong.
I'm going to look now. I haven't checked in a bit.
Yeah, guys, so just in case you guys did not see the article, I linked it. It's a CNN article.
We got way more votes now.
It's a CNN article that dropped yesterday, but once again, it's this cat, and it just sticks the landing. It is insane. So make sure to check that out. After this break, I'm going to run off and grab a drink.
Okay.
I am parched. Helene says our boss needs more fiber and frequent flushes. I couldn't agree more.
Yep, nope, it was still tied. I thought there was more on there. But nope, that was just a bunch of comments. So yes. So right now with the votes on the stream.
Yeah, Archer's up by a couple, it sounds like.
Okay.
All right, once again, guys, if you're hanging out with us on the stream, you want to vote for Dude of the Week, feel free to drop in whether you want to say Black Cat or Archer. Either one works. Go ahead and drop it in. Michael says, screw the cat. He's still got 8 lives. My vote's for Archer. They'll keep a survivor. All right, so there's three more for Archer on the stream on top of what we have on Facebook.
All right, so far it's Archer for the win. I'm going to come right out of commercials. We got 3 minutes.
Perfect.
3 minutes. Got brand new stuff from Five Finger Death Punch coming up after the next set of commercials. Darkness Settles In. Top of the 8 o'clock hour, Kotter versus Marshall. Would you rather know how you died or when you died? That is the sides will be arguing today.
The dynamics cats have for jumping is super impressive. I agree. Have you guys ever seen the video of the cats in space? I forget. Did we talk about that on the show?
Not that I remember.
So they took 2 cats up in like space, not like space, but they took them like zero gravity to see if they would still land on their on their feet, and it's quite the hilarious video. They don't.
That's kind of funny.
Oh, we're heading into the elevator and the elevator with Rhett. What do you want to talk about? Pussy? Want to talk about
that might be a little harsh.
pussy cats?
A little harsh.
Right. Let's try not to get Rhett fired. Oh, let's just talk about elevator etiquette.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about some stuff that you probably shouldn't do in an elevator. I mean, number one thing is flatulence. Let's make sure that we're not farting in elevators, right? You're going to really disrupt the feng shui of the elevator, especially it's in the morning. No one wants to wake up smelling your farts or smelling like your farts because you farted in the elevator. And I'll tell you what, there's a guy I know named Rhett. He farts all the time. He's a big chili guy. That's what I've been told. So he's a big time farter. Kotter, what other elevator etiquette is there?
I mean, should you bring a phone into the elevator to allow radio personalities just to talk about themselves and promote themselves?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, no, I just wanted to check, make sure. you should do that. Because, I mean, if that's the case, you should definitely check out the Kotter and Marshall show.
Locally on Rock 106.1.
I mean, one of the only local morning shows in the Low Country and Coastal Empire.
I like those guys because they're like me,
Oh, I know.
They're like just a regular guy.
Yeah.
Regular guy. Oh, they like beer.
I love
they
beer.
like sports.
Burritos.
Yeah. They got wives and dogs. Own homes.
So much similarities.
Pay taxes.
They're
exactly.
a show of the people.
Mm-hmm.
A show of the people.
Have mild depression, cry a lot. That's us.
That is totally
That is completely us.
At least me.
Sorry, them.
I mean, them. No, yes. Not
100%.
Us. What?
Yeah. What other etiquette should you try not to be racist in an elevator?
How do you feel about staring at people in an elevator?
In the eyes only.
I mean, because I still find it weird that, whatever is the unwritten rule that you're not allowed to talk to anybody in an elevator.
I don't like what if...
We got about 15 seconds.
What if the elevators have, you can, mirrors? So you, see everyone in?
And then you just stare at them in the mirror.
And then, you're checking out people, and they catch you? That's weird, right?
I think so. All right, be right back, guys.
Aaron Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget, you can kick off your July 4th weekend with us. Saturday, July 3rd, Trustee's Garden in Savannah teamed up with Connect Savannah for the Rock 106.1 20th anniversary concert.
Oh, yeah.
Puddle of Mud, Filter. We got Sponge. Got the guys in Lilac. You're locally going to open the show. This could be a lot of fun, Mark.
And it's going to be like an all-day event.
Yeah,
we're going to have food trucks. We're going to have porta potties. I know because I ordered them. And then we have a little vendor village type area. So there's going to be lots of other things to do while the music is not playing.
So you can get your tickets now at rock1061.com or hit up etix.com and get those tickets for the show.
The Dude of the Week Deathmatch. Cool! A freak show! Let's check it out! The Dude of the Week Deathmatch on the Kotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
It's up to you to decide the Dude of the Week. Choice 1 is Archer, a 6-year-old leukemia survivor whose make-a-wish was to blow up something. So they teamed up with the Texas Department of Transportation. Dude got to blow up a bridge.
Yeah, but I'm concerned about Archer because he was almost too excited about blowing the bridge up because he was quoted as saying, "I blew up a bridge and it was fun and it was loud."
If you got the opportunity to push a button to blow up the bridge, wouldn't you do it?
Oh, yeah. No. I'm not saying that's the issue. I'm just saying I think he came over as a little too excited about blowing up a bridge.
I would be excited. I'd be downright giddy.
I'm happy for a little Archer. I'm happy. I just hope it's not a future problem.
Choice number 2 is a cat. That's right, a black cat, 5 stories up in a burning building, took a leap, landed, and walked away.
It's the video is outstanding. I've dropped the link on the live chat if you happen to be watching us on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook. The link's right there for you guys to check out. But the landing, absolutely stuck and walked away. It was impressive.
Now, this was closer than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
I expected Archer to walk away with this. We were tied until just minutes ago.
Right.
Archer does get the win. He is the Dude of the Week.
Congratulations, Archer.
But it was close.
Yeah.
I really thought, how do you vote against a 6-year-old kid who survived leukemia?
People who like cats.
People found a way.
Big time cat guys.
So, Archer, congratulations, Dude of the Week. Coming up top of the 8 o'clock hour, Kotter versus Marshall. We're going to get into an argument. Once again, you guys get to decide who wins. Today we'll be arguing, would you rather know how you died or when you died? It's coming up after 8, Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
I think Rhett playfully called us assholes.
Hashtag assholes. I hope playfully. You let us do it, Rhett. It's really.
Yeah, you told it.
That's on you.
Essentially, you pushed the asshole button. You just told us to go. That's your fault.
We never said it was a good idea.
All right.
Get VIP tickets to avoid the porta potties. That's right, Tony. There is a private bathroom for the VIP section for the show.
Good morning, Greg. What's going on?
Hey, Greg.
Dennis said when. Oh, I think he was saying he'd rather know when you die.
Oh, okay. I don't know, man. I've gone back and forth on it.
I wrote some notes, although I wrote some notes that said instead of it's when you die and how you die instead of when you died and how you died. And I don't know if those notes make sense or not. Fuck it. I will go with it. Rhett goes, the elevator ride was comical. I think I'm flipping today.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm going to jump out and grab
yeah.
real quick.
Yeah, you're good. We got plenty of time. All right, guys. So, yes, we'll be arguing today. Would you rather know how you died or when you died? Like I said, I can go back and forth on it. Gibby, I know you say you don't want to know when. Would you want to know how? No, Gibby's gone. Bummer. Gibby's gone. So I don't know. What about you guys? Would you rather know when or how? I mean, I think there's positives to each, but neither is a gimme. Neither is a gimme. All right, let me move some stuff around here, guys. Stand alone. Definitely going to do that one there. Move that one up there. Perfect. All right, had to move some stuff around for later in the hour for when we get into trivia. All right, perfect. How? Cindy wants to know how. Sandy wants to know how. Dennis is when. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to save any of my arguments. Want to know when so I can get things in order. I've told my family my death plan, but they may not do it. All I want when I die is to be cremated. I don't need a big traditional funeral. Cremate me, and then I want as many people who are still around to go to a bar and just drink. That's what I want. I'll set aside money to pay for the tab. Just go drink. Have some fun. Tell some stories. Make good or bad stories. Don't care. Just go drink and have some fun. All right, first 2 hours of the show flown by. Week itself, I mean, I know it's only Tuesday, but it seems to be a little slow. A little slow. Last week flew by as just a whole. This week, not so much. Not so much. All right. So we got the beef jerky, the bag of beef jerky in the office mini fridge. I mean, it's a decent sized bag of jerky. It will last about 2 days. I don't know what it is. I don't know who's eating 12 sticks a day, but somebody's plowing through that beef jerky. Or not beef jerky, I guess meat sticks.
I've had 2 since we came back, so
yeah.
I don't think it was me.
No, I know. I mean, I'll have, one every so often. I mean, not one a day even, but somebody's plowing through the meat. All right, almost out of commercials. Got brand new stuff from Five Finger Death Punch. Darkness Settles In. We'll also hear from Rage Against the Machine, and then we'll get into Kotter versus Marshall. I would choose when I die. I think knowing how would be too scary. No, wonder that's a good idea.
That's the one thing that's like really interesting on when you die. Because I don't know, I feel like I'm a little too young to decide how I want to be taken care of. Like my dad was cremated.
Yeah.
So I'm like, do I want to be cremated? I don't know. Because that completely takes away the odds of me becoming a zombie.
That is true.
Or a skeleton in Army of Darkness. I mean,
I cremated. Don't need like I said, don't need a traditional wedding wake service like that. I'll set aside some money. Everybody go to a bar and just have some drinks. Tell stories. They could be shitty, good stories. I don't care. Whatever. Just have some drinks. Take the urn with me. Set it somewhere in a bar, so everybody has to go. What's that? Our buddy. That's all I need. I mean, have some drinks. Cremate me.
Cremate you like Darth Vader? Do I just put you in like a wood coffin and just burn you?
I'm okay with that.
All right.
Keep it cheap.
What if your body's just like somehow like lightly charred? Like I just essentially cooked you.
Then prop me up at the bar instead of putting the urine in there. What's that smell?
Should we just stuff you instead? Right, it says prop me up beside the jukebox when I die. There is hydrocremation too. What the hell is hydrocremation? Hold on, guys. Haven't done this in a minute. Marshall Googles things.
Yeah, what is hydrocremation?
Hydrocremation. The hydrocremation is an environmentally focused cremation alternative that is both dignified and effective. The process uses 95% water and 5% alkali instead of direct flame and fossil fuels to cremate human remains. Oh, so you just get like dissolved by like high pressure water.
Interesting.
It's like 1,000 pressure washers hitting you all at once. Oh my God. I mean, it's not going to hurt, but
seems
like,
kind of intense. I'm going to be taxidermy to place the Barstool, my favorite bar.
my daughter wants me under a fruit tree so she can pick it, bake it into a dessert, and feed it to others. She's sick.
That's funny.
The hydrocremation is popular on the West Coast. Really? I lived on the West Coast for more than a decade, and no one once brought up hydrocremation. I guess I really wasn't talking to too many people about that, though.
Yeah. Yeah, just cremate me. Keep it simple, man. I don't need a visitation anywhere. Don't want a funeral. Go to a bar. That's it. Really simple. All right, we got about 5.5 minutes. We'll get into Kotter versus Marshall.
Would you donate your organs before? Let's say you die young enough.
Yeah.
God forbid, die young enough where some of your organs aren't really too shitty.
Yeah.
And they could help someone.
Yeah.
Including your eyes. Would you let him?
Sure, why not?
Including your eyes?
Why not?
I don't know.
Cremate me. I don't care.
I don't know. The eyes are kind of weird. Like I want my eyes. I'm greedy. Keep my eyes. You can have my like liver.
No, nobody wants that.
You could have some. I don't know. You could have something else, but I don't know. You can't have my eyes. That's just too weird.
Yeah.
I'm an organ donor on my driver's license, but
I don't know if I am. I was in Illinois. Let's see. Am I here?
Oh, here's an 8-ball question. Tony just asked. Will Tony live to 100 years of age? Outlook not so good. You asked, okay? Don't yell at me.
Is there a section that says an organ donor?
It's just like a little like heart that shows up on your driver's license.
Maybe that's why it's not there.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have my license on me, but I think there's like a little heart that just says organ donor. I think it's on the back. A-dub. Good morning, all. I jump into the lane blaming a clogged toilet on me, laughing my ass off. I'm not even here. Yeah, we know. That's why we're actually pointing that out to everyone, that you're not showing up to work because you clogged your toilet at the house so badly that you had to call a plumber. That's what Kotter told us. Dude, at this point, you should just buy yourself a poop knife. Do you want to, you know what? Fuck it. Do you want to buy him a poop knife and get his name engraved on it?
I was going to say, we have to engrave it.
Okay, perfect.
We have to engrave it.
Well, our buddy, Chris Mickle, who does all of the personalized stuff. Yeah, well, let me look up poop knife.
Okay. Is that a thing? Can you buy a specific?
Yeah, there's poop
I've
knives,
heard
dude.
You buy a poop knife?
There is a website called originalpoopknife.com.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is. Essentially, it's like a blue spatula. It's $20. Yeah.
Can you engrave it, though? Originalpoopknife.com. The poop knife store. I got one of those in my drawer at my house.
It's a spatula.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
That's Genius on these guys.
Yeah.
Genius.
How about this? I'm going to Google metal poop knife. And
hey, guys, it's dishwasher safe.
gross.
That's what it says on the website. What people are saying. Super hygienic. It's dishwasher safe. It works as not a gag also. Hilarious.
Yeah, we could buy the poop knife. Well, the thing that pisses me off is, so there's originalpoopknife.com, right?
Yeah.
And then if you go to Amazon, it's called Poop Knife Gag Gift, but it's the same exact thing. I'm not taking this. This isn't a joke to me.
No,
Just so
no.
you guys know, I'm not laughing
It's not a joke to any of us here at work.
for the most part in regards to this. So anyway, hey, Aaron, if you're still on, when's your birthday, dude? Well,
It's in December.
it's in December?
Yeah.
That's too long. We have to get him a poop knife now.
No, I think we can get him one just. When's
Yeah.
Boss's Day? When's Boss's Day?
Yeah, look that up. Find some stupid holiday where we can not look like assholes giving our boss a gift.
October. Fuck. Dude, come on. Father. He's a father?
Father's Day.
Yeah, he's a dad.
Yeah.
Done.
Shit. All right.
They got about 2 minutes, guys.
Aaron's practically my father. I don't have one anymore. So there you go.
I mean, he's way older than me, so he's
All right.
he's like a dad.
Yeah. He is a father figure to both of us. Look at the excuse train from our boss. My wife poured dog food down the sink. That is such bullshit. No one has ever done that and thought the garbage disposal would just chew it up. 5 pounds of it. Dry dog food in the sink ground up becomes hard packed in the pipes. Yes, it does. Yeah, if you put a piece of dog food in water, you can actually see it expand. But we know that's bullshit. We know you clogged your pipes up. Yeah, so let's poop knife this guy.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's meaningful. You know?
What about this one? This is a metal one, I think. A weighted non-slip great grip rocker knife. Check this out.
It's a rocker knife.
I don't know. It looks like a butter knife with a rubber handle.
A rubber handle. It's got a good grip to it.
Yeah. Once again, guys, we're going to buy our boss a poop knife. And then there it is. There it is right on the chat. And what we'll do is we'll engrave his name right on the butter knife side.
Oh,
What do you want it to say?
I don't know. Let's think about it. Horde. What should it say?
No, it should say Aaron Shitter Splitter.
Never mind. We're good. Sorry, Horde. You don't get to say it.
Shitter Splitter. I love it. Aaron Shitter Splitter. That's perfect.
All right, guys. We'll be right back.
We're
We're done.
amazing.
Show's over, guys. Show's done. It's done. We're not topping it. Show's done.
The Kotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
I can't say it enough, guys. You got to get on the stream. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Oh, dang. Like, follow, and subscribe.
Hold on. Let me buy this on Amazon quick.
All right, guys. It is time for Kotter versus Marshall. This is where we get into an argument. You guys get to decide the winner. Today, we will be debating, would you rather know how you died or when you died? I don't know. This one's tough to me. I keep going back and forth. I think there is positives to both.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But you get a flip today.
All right. So you're calling. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're calling in there. So here we go.
Heads?
It is tails.
Dang it.
I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with when you die. Would you like me to go first?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Okay.
You ready?
Let me stretch. Once again. Kotter versus Marshall. We take a topic, we battle over it, and of course, you guys can vote via text or via the live stream on who wins once we're done. Okay, I am ready. Give me the signal.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just going to start talking. My apologies. Go.
All right. So I'm choosing on behalf of this argument when you would die. That's what you'd want to know, because if you find out when you die, you don't have to worry about the how. You really don't. You could just set a date in the future and then kind of plan out what you want to do before that day happens. You always want to go to New Zealand? Go to New Zealand. You know you got a time frame before you die. You don't have to worry about anything. Plus, you don't have to, worry about setting up, wait, I lost my train of thought. Once again, so you can plan trips, and of course, you can set up time with loved ones to get the most out of the time that you have remaining. You can also dictate what time you have left to do the unthinkables, the maybes. Like just before you die, maybe go rob a bank, right? Or like, I don't know, do the whole Groundhog Day thing and just jump in your car and just drive off a cliff. You know that you are about to die. You're about to expire. That's the stuff that I would want to do.
All of this sounds great, and in theory.
So thank you for. I just won.
Thanks, guys. In theory,
thanks for coming.
It's awesome,
yeah.
But that's not how it's going to work out, because in the back of your mind, all you're going to do is have this clock that ticks down to zero, and all you're going to be doing is constantly thinking about when you're going to die, and think about like the last year of your life, the last month of your life, the last week of your life.
Yeah.
I mean, all of that. I mean, the anxiety,
not having to pay bills.
You know what? But the anxiety,
I'm not paying anything on the way out.
Anxiety of that leading into that time is going to just drive you absolutely crazy. I don't think you're going to be able to live life like you think you will, because you're just going to have this timer.
I don't think you realize. You realize who you're talking to. A guy who literally doesn't think for a living. I don't worry about anything. I worry about things when they come to me. I'm not so worried. So the anticipation, the anxiety. Do I seem like a guy that has a ton of anxiety in his life? I don't think so, because I'm too dumb to actually do that. And you talked about the last month, the days, the weeks, the months, and you're also not correlating that with the one thing I'm not good at, numbers. So you know what? I'm not going to know what's happening,
No, you
Kotter.
You are going to know, because that date is just going to be this big flashing neon sign. No matter where you go, no matter what you do. Sure, go to New Zealand. But you know what you're going to do? You're going to sit there and freak out going, I've got 2 months, 3 days, 4 hours before I die. That's all it's going to be.
And then I'm going to try to get drunk and then just slay as much of what as possible. And then get out there and do some weird stuff, guys.
I don't think I just don't think it's as grand of an idea as you think.
And then just before when I know I'm going to die, I'm going to go out blazing. I'm going to do something that I hopefully will be remembered for. Now, whether that be good or bad, I'm not for sure. But come on, there's some things like robbing a bank or like, I don't know, streaking or something ridiculous that you kind of always wanted to do, but you can't because of social norms don't allow you to. I definitely am going to do one of those things.
Cool.
Maybe multiple.
Cool. You can go streaking guilt-free.
Yeah.
Great argument.
I'm saying.
All right, I'm going to debate the other
I'll get
side.
in a surgery to enhance it. Make it look even bigger. Get those ass cheeks in.
I'm going to debate the other side coming up next. I'm going to debate on the side of how you die. That's coming up. Here's New Rise Against Nowhere Generation. More Kotter versus Marshall. Rock 106.1.
What if I just got like the most egregious like dick and ass enhancements? And I was like, this is the day I streak. And I'm just like, I don't even run. I just strut. Run. I do the Ric Flair strut. The Jeff Jarrett strut. Right across. Like, and I do it like a soccer pitch in England. And I'm just like, check it out. Check it out. And then I die right in the middle. Jeremy goes, what the hell is a poop knife? Is that a real thing? It is.
Back to fixing. See you later, A-Dub.
Could you imagine if his wife actually put 5 pounds?
That's a lot of dog food.
That's why it sounds fake, right?
Yeah.
It sounds a little fake.
He went over the top.
This is also
glad I showed up, son of a...
Charles goes, I'm with Marshall. We are planners and need to know how to set things straight before the clock hits 0. Boom. Already got a vote for me, baby.
And that's fine. I mean,
need to hear your side of the argument.
The planning thing out is the only good thing to come of it. You can get your stuff in order. Cool. But I mean, I think the anxiety of knowing exactly when you're going to die will not allow you to live the life you think you're going to live.
I'm not an anxiety guy, man.
But this is different. This is a new level of anxiety. This isn't going, well, did I do a good job of work? This isn't, day-to-day anxiety that you may not be able to have to deal with. Mm-hmm. This is death. So, I mean, I think it's a completely different animal. It's a completely different level. I think it should be gripping. I don't think you'll be able to do anything.
You know what's gripping? A great film. Knowing, once again, knowing when you die, I don't think is as gripping, especially if you have like years following up to it. Let's say you're.
What do you find out? It's next week.
Right. That's obviously a little bit more. That's a little bit more jarring. But let's say I'm 38 right now. I have till I'm 70, so I have a good like 32 more years. I think it's easier to come to terms with that than a week. But I don't know. I just think it's the way to go. Knowing how you die is kind of crazy because like, what if it's just like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Or what if it's dying in a way that you never thought you'd ever die? Like. What if you're like, we always think of some grand way, like
sure.
I die peacefully in my sleep or something ridiculous. But what if you just like, what if a 2x4 flies out of a dude's truck and just impales you and you die? That's not the way I want to go.
No,
not
I get
the
that.
way I want to go.
I get that.
Jeremy, you can't go with Kotter yet. He hasn't even gone yet.
Oh, your argument's just so bad. Tony, I feel like if you know when, you could possibly avoid how. That's the idea. If you know when you're going to die, that's when you die. I don't think you can.
Yeah, when this argument, you can't.
Yeah, you can't adjust that.
Or it just pretty much makes it completely invalid.
Yeah, but you can if you know how. Just throwing it out there.
Christ.
Just throwing it out there. Or a bird hits you on your motorcycle. All right, guys, got about 30 seconds.
That person lived to that, according to that story.
It's true.
We think. Actually, they didn't really say if that person died or not.
Okay, now what's a death doula? What the hell is that? So many things today. All right, guys, be right back.
Kotter and Marshall. Rock 1061.
Good morning. Thank you for hanging out on air and on the stream. You can join the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. You can always listen to the show. Download the Rock 1061 app for free. Get us in your in-home smart speaker or check us out at rock1061.com. It is Kotter versus Marshall. Today we are arguing, would you rather know how you died or when you died? Marshall, you were arguing on the side of when, so I'm going to argue on the side of how. Are you ready to time me?
Hold on, I'm about ready to time you. Very set for this bit, and here, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Knowing how you died, I mean, it's the only way that maybe you can extend your life. If you know when you're going to die, there's no extending it. This is when I'm dead. If you know how, you could put things in place that could help you prevent your death. I mean, maybe it's death from a heart attack. You can improve your way of life.
Let's face it, most people won't.
Maybe, but you can stop eating crappy foods. You can get a little bit more exercise. If you're going to die on a roller coaster, stay away from roller coasters. You know, I mean, you brought up, what if a 2x4 comes flying out of somebody's car and hits you in the face?
Yeah.
You can pay attention to all this stuff that's going on around you.
Yeah, you're going to stop driving?
Maybe.
Stop eating?
Why not? No, you can't stop eating. I get that. But I mean, you can stop doing things that may cause what the death is going to be. So, I mean, you could put things into place that will extend your life. I mean, live forever.
You know what
forever.
You know the one thing the TV show House taught us? People don't change, Kotter. And even if you know how you're going to die, whether it be 30 years in the future, or let's say even a year, the chances of you actually changing your life to possibly avoid this certain death that you know is coming are probably little to none because you'll be focused on other things.
Yeah, but you have the option. You have the option to change the way, whatever it is you do. And maybe it's not a health-related thing. Like maybe I said it is something, kind of crazy. You fall off the Eiffel Tower. You know what you never do? You never go to Paris.
Hey, I watched those, oh my gosh, what are those movies called?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't tell you the name.
I watched those string of films where a certain death, even if you somehow avoid it, certainly comes back to get you eventually. Death never misses. It swings, but it never misses.
This isn't based off movies. This is based off facts, though, Marshall. Facts.
Once again, yeah, big time facts over here. No, I think knowing when you're going to die, once again, gives you a calendar, gives you a plan to satisfy the rest of your life. Knowing how you're going to die, most of the time, I don't know if you're really going to make those big life changes to actually avoid it. And truth of the matter is, if that's just how you're going to die, you can't avoid it.
Yeah, you can.
Once again, if you know how you're going to die, once again, let's say it's a car crash. Are you just going to stop driving? Or stop traveling?
Maybe.
Truth of the matter is, it's pretty hard to do that, especially when you're still trying to make a living and live in general. So I don't think that you're going to stop doing those things. Therefore, you're still going to die the way you're going to die.
Hey, you know what, though? And now knowing how you die, you can choose when you want to die. So say once again, it's something crazy like falling off the Eiffel Tower. You live for the next 70 years. You enjoy life because you're going to die falling off the Eiffel Tower. Maybe you're like, you know what? I've lived my life to the fullest. It's time. It's my time. It's time to take that trip to Paris. It's time for me to go to the Eiffel Tower. It is on your turn.
If you say Eiffel Tower one more time, I'm going to fly there and make sure I push you off. I'm going to kick you off 300 style.
No, but it's on your turn.
This is Paris, mother effer.
You have a say in the when because you can help prevent it. I think knowing the how. You could put in things.
I just don't think sometimes. I don't think you understand. Just because you talk more doesn't mean your point is made more valid, Kotter. I'm just pointing it out. I think knowing how you die, and you talked about anxiety and the things of when you would die would cripple me. I think knowing how you die would cripple you as well.
I don't think so. Not if you're putting the steps into place to protect yourself.
It would emotionally cripple you. No. It absolutely would. It would stop you from doing possibly something that you love. Let's say beer is going to be the thing that kills you. Let's say
stop drinking beer.
You would stop drinking beer.
Yes.
All right. If we're just going to make lies up now, that's fine. All right, guys, go ahead and vote for me on the chat or text. We know who just won this because Kotter just said he would stop drinking beer if he could somehow avoid death.
If that was the cause, yes.
All right.
Why not?
Stop having sex.
I've done that years ago. All right.
Is that why you're still alive?
I think so. I think that's it. All right. Who wins this argument? Would you rather know how you died, which is what I argued, or when you died, which is what Marshall argued? You can vote now on the stream or drop us a text, 800-394-1061. We'll announce the winner next. Kotter and Marshall, Rock 1061.
I love this. Tony on the chat goes, if you die in your sleep, how do you prevent sleep, Kotter? You would die from insomnia.
You're not dying from your sleep. That's the thing. You're going to die from a heart attack. You're going to die from whatever. You don't die. The cause of death is not die in your sleep. It's not,
you peacefully pass away in your sleep,
That's what people say to make themselves feel better. He had a raging heart attack, but it was peacefully in his sleep. No, that's just a way for us, the living, to feel better.
There are some people.
You don't die.
There are some people that on their death certificate it says passed away in the sleep. Natural causes.
That's not natural causes. Natural causes is fine, but you're not dying. The cause of death is not sleep. So you're not going to get, hey, how did you die? You slept. No, you didn't. That's not the cause of death.
All right. Charles had a vote for me earlier. Jeremy had a vote for you, so that's 1-1. Final Destination was the name of that film. Thank you guys. Sorry we didn't see that while we were on the air. All those lights just lit up. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
The on-air lights.
What's going on with
I don't know. And then the phone light doesn't work too. Marshall, Kotter, Marshall. So I think it's 4-2 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we should ask Tim today, ask him about the phone, because that was weird. And the lights, although they all just came on a second ago, I saw that they haven't been working when we hit the on-air light. So, and we have turned it off and turned it back on, guys.
Yeah.
Let's see. Chris says The Immortalist is a great book about this. All right, nerd. Jesus Christ, we don't read books about a couple of brothers that know when they would die and how they handle that knowledge.
Is there a movie?
Let's see.
Did Mama Cena just vote for both of us?
Sandy just voted for both of us. Kotter, vote with Chris on Kotter. I think that puts me and you. I think I'm still up 1.
Yeah.
How are you preventing the heart attack in your sleep? I don't know. Horny for smoked meats going with Marshall. Thank you, guys.
If you have a heart attack, you change the way you live. Is our ice cream cake in jeopardy? As of now, Rhett, no.
I don't think so.
I don't either.
I think the ice cream. Oh, speaking of, let's update the board. We're up to 19 days out of the 30 needed.
Yeah. No, the lights on the board, that to me is not a major studio issue. The phones, the phones I would call a major studio issue. the program not opening up when we needed to. That's a major studio issue. Why? No, don't. Nope, don't. No. Stop. We're doing the show. You don't get to connect during the show. Sorry, Tim. We're doing the show.
Uh-oh, Tim the engineer.
We're doing the show, Tim.
He just swatted you down like you were one of his children.
No. We're doing the show, Tim. You can't pop in during the show. Nothing is that bad right now. Nothing needs to be fixed.
The roofer's a major studio issue. I actually agree with that. Very, very much so. All right, guys. Once again, thank you for everyone for voting for Kotter versus Marshall. I thought it was a good one this week, man.
Yeah, I like that topic. I thought that was fun because there's I don't know. If you ask me, I wouldn't want to know either. I don't think. When it came down to it, I think I would rather not know either of them.
I think I'd like to know when I died, just because it would make me pissed off. Because I don't think I would be happy with the age, no matter what, when I find out.
I know, right? Say it's like, you live to be 170. Well, shit, really? I have to put up with this crap for that long?
So Wanda earlier in the chat when we were talking about this, the death doula thing, she just brought up again.
Yeah. Death midwife or death doula is a person who assists in the dying process, much like a midwife or doula does the birthing process. It's often a community-based role, aiming to help families cope with the death. Okay. It sounds like a very noble thing. I couldn't do it.
So check this out. People also ask, how much do death doulas charge? The hourly rate is $25 an hour or as much as $100 an hour.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That'd be a tough gig. To anybody who does that, hats off to you. That'd be a tough gig.
First of all, some doulas are male. Death doulas, also known as the end-of-life doulas, are helpers who assist people in the dying process. Isn't that what that one doctor did? And he got arrested for it?
I think
Jack Kevorkian?
I don't think they're assisting in suicide. I think they're just, helping out with the process, the family coping with it, being there to, deal with death. I don't think they're, here, suck on this, all this gas. You'll be fine.
So we're serious about Aaron's shitter splitter, right?
Yeah.
Am I buying it right now?
How much is it?
$10.95.
Do it.
Okay. Hey, free one-day shipping. All right, I'm doing this.
Okay.
I'm buying Aaron's shitter splitter. I've dealt with... okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be rough. That'd be, you're a better person than I am, Wanda. I don't think I could emotionally deal with it.
Okay. Boom. Done. Aaron's shitter splitter is getting delivered to my house tomorrow.
Oh, sorry. That's
It's a great name.
Oh, it's great. No, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Too funny. All right, once again, welcome to Rockville. Gets announced tomorrow, 12 noon. Crash, who comes on after us. Mm-hmm. We never talk about Crash. We talk about Crash more. I like Crash. Crash comes on, what time, 11?
11 o'clock.
Yeah, 11 o'clock. Crash will be on tomorrow, an hour after that. 12 noon, high noon. We will see the full lineup of Welcome to Rockville. We will have all the information up on our social media. Plus, we will be giving away tickets to Welcome to Rockville this week. And then we're going to give away a pair on the air, and I think we may give away a pair just for the Horde.
We got to figure out how we want to do that.
Right. How do we make it fair between all of our peeps?
What I'm saying, yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We could make everyone share the stream.
We can add a few diamonds to Aaron's pooper scooper. That's from Mama.
That's incredible. But she just gives us the diamonds and we just glue them on really shittily.
Pun intended.
Good point.
Can we call dibs now? Sorry, Tony.
Yeah, how should we...
Dibs don't work here.
What if we make the Horde share the stream?
Right.
Everyone has to share the stream. And once you share the stream, you're in the running.
And we just draw a winner.
And then we draw a winner. But you got to share it.
We'll have to, they'll have to tag us in it. How about
share it to your news feed?
How about do we do a post from either the Rock 1061 or Facebook page of the stream that they have to share that post? Because then we can track it easier. if they just share it, it may be hard to track it down necessarily.
Oh, yeah, because people have some restrictions on sharing.
Yeah. So if we put a post saying, hey, share, here's the link to the stream, share this post for your chance to be qualified, but then it opens it up to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough.
I don't know. We're going to think about this, guys. Charles says, let's arm wrestle.
You win.
Charles would probably, I don't know. Him and Gibby would be interesting. Gibby's a big dude.
Yeah, he is.
Strong dude. I don't know. You and Gibby could be a match for the ages. Also, Mamacita just may kick you right in the balls, Charles. So.
All right, guys, got about 2 minutes.
Although she ran away from Bird, she'd probably possibly kick you straight in the junk.
Still time to vote in Kotter versus Marshall. It's not looking good for me. Tony the neighbor, yes.
Massage arms may be, it's true.
That is also true. Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I need to get a massage, man. It's almost that time.
Too.
It's almost that time. I get my wife's a dental hygienist, so I get her a massage every quarter.
Right.
And I think I did December, and then I got her one February.
Got one for Dana for Mother's Day, so as soon as school is done,
yeah,
she's going to set that up.
Yeah, I think I have to get, next month I'll make sure she gets one. Oh, look, Tim the engineer's here. Is that Tony the neighbor? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You have to walk us. You may have to walk us old people through sharing. We may not do that. I don't know. But also, you guys should share our stream anyway.
Yes.
That'd be very nice of you.
Please do.
Expands the horde, baby. Expands the horde.
All right, got about a minute. Going to announce the winner, talk concert real quick, and then we'll come back with Are You Smarter Than the Community College Dropout?
Mm-hmm. We're running a bit late, almost. Or almost on time. Almost a bit late.
It's one of those things where it's I've got a song at the end of the hour that I can drop, and then I have the 3 songs loaded for when we do trivia. Usually, if we get the call early enough, I'll drop the 3rd song. We'll just play the 2. So right now, we're doing okay.
Yeah. We still have PBR tickets for giveaways. I know they haven't been crazily excitable for people, but that's what I got.
That's cool.
Kicking the balls. When do we start that?
Maybe do trivia for the horde only. It's not bad. All right, guys, be right back.
The Kotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Kotter and Marshall Show. We just did Kotter versus Marshall. Debated, would you rather know how you died or when? I went with the how. Marshall went with the when. And then the listeners went for you.
Yes, they did. I think that's 2 wins in a row.
It is. It is 2 wins in a row.
Feels good.
Yeah. No, once again, I don't think I'd want to know either of those.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, honestly, it would eat me alive knowing either of them.
It would just make me mad because I don't think I'm going to be happy with either the age I die or how I die.
Yeah, because how I die is not going to be cool. I'm not going to go out in a blaze of glory. It will be, an Elvis die on the crapper sort of thing.
I hope so.
Or, and the when, you're going to be mad because it's too soon.
Right.
Or you're going to be mad because I have to hang on 30 years longer than I needed to.
What's the preferred age you'd like to die?
I mean,
throw an age out
if
there.
I can hit 90.
90 seems a little too...
Too old?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you then?
I'm going to go 82. Born in 82, die at 82. I'll take that.
I think 90 is a nice number. I mean, that's an impressive number. It's not
good.
overstaying your welcome all that much.
I don't know. At that point, I mean, really, things are... My mom's, let's see, my mom's 78, has to get a new hip.
My father...
I want to avoid hips.
My father-in-law's 85. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't know it. I mean, you would not know the dude's 85. I mean, he still does whatever he wants to do. He's got all his senses about him.
Yeah.
So 90.
Does he have a vice? Does he smoke cigars or drink a lot of whiskey?
No.
No.
He doesn't do anything. That's his vice. He's kind of boring.
Yeah.
All right. So Marshall wins Kotter versus Marshall today. Congratulations. All right. 20th anniversary concert. It's coming up Saturday, July 3rd. Tickets for this show on sale now. Still have $25 general admission tickets. Those won't last forever. As soon as those sell out, prices will go up. So buy them now.
That's a great suggestion. Now, if you didn't hear, Puddle of Mud, Filter, Sponge, and local band Lilac are headlining our show for our 20th anniversary. We teamed up with Connect Savannah on this, so we're very, very excited to be putting this show on for you guys. These bands help start Rock 106.1. That's why we handpicked them to play a show for us Saturday, July 3rd. So once again, like Kotter said, go buy tickets right now, rock1061.com or etix.com.
Coming up next, are you smarter than a community college dropout? Brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery in Buford. It's coming up next.
Chris goes, could you imagine dying to some disease that hasn't even been discovered yet? I feel like knowing that would drive me nuts.
Oh, that would suck. You die from this. What's that? I don't know.
Wanda says her mama passed away at 72. Go for an older age to pass away. It sucks not having her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandy, you got to go to work? I get it.
Nah.
Fine.
Have a good day, mamacita.
All right. Got trivia up next. Let's see. I'm going to make sure I got my... Should I do the easy game or the hard game today?
Let's do the hard game.
Okay. Hard game it is. That's if they choose you to play.
Right.
Speaking of, the soundproof headphones are right here.
Reachable by both of us.
Mm-hmm. PBR tickets are on the line here. And coming up next hour, we have Quizzed in the Face and Marshall's Music News, which will wrap up the show for today.
Yeah, no, my wife's dad, he'll live past 90. His mom lived past 90. He doesn't, I don't even know if he drinks at all anymore. Not that he ever drank heavily. He would, drink, doesn't smoke. I mean, doesn't really do anything. His vice is they have ice cream every night. Every night. They have had the same routine for the past 30 years.
What kind of, just plain old vanilla probably?
No, he'll do some chocolate, some Rocky Road, but I mean, nothing uber fancy.
Old people favorites.
Strictly old people favorites. But it's the same routine, man. They eat at 5. They have ice cream at 10. They're in bed by 10:30, 11 at the latest.
I feel like that's even late for old people.
Well, they watch the news. 10:30, they watch the news.
Wow.
In Illinois, it's on at 10, not 11.
Dude, I'm barely able to stay up till 10 o'clock.
Yeah, and I mean, he's still, I don't know if he's still, no, he stopped volunteering because of COVID, but I mean, he was pre-pandemic volunteering at the hospital, still doing stuff. I don't know. Dude will live forever.
Rocky Road is amazing. That's not old folk ice cream. I'm going to have to disagree.
It's actually my wife's favorite ice cream.
I'm very skeptical of any ice cream that has a nut in it.
Really?
Just saying, yeah. I'm not a nut guy when it comes to ice cream.
It depends on what it is.
Now, peanut butter, that's a different story.
Dude, I love peanut butter and ice cream. My wife hates it.
Really?
Yes. It's so weird. Give me like a dark chocolate or, a really chocolatey ice cream with some peanut butter in it.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
All day long.
1,000%.
I recently, part of the reason I'm getting all that way back, they have the big fat Reese's cups, like the large ones. So that's like, it's, the same amount of chocolate, but it's got more of the peanut butter filling. Yeah. Dude, throw those in the fridge. I go to the store. I get one of those about once a week. So good.
So obviously I got drunk on Saturday night. And I had one of those Reese's Pieces with Reese's Pieces in it.
Okay.
At the house.
It's good.
It's a game changer, man. it's like next level. Like
I bet.
Whichever dude got high and did that, I want to thank you. I want to thank the Reese's Pieces company.
And that's why we need to be legal, people. Mm-hmm. All right, be right back.
Kotter and Marshall. Rock 106.1.
It is time to play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? Brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery in Buford. If you'd like to play, call right now. 800-394-1061.
I was about to say that phone number is exactly that. 1-800-394-1061. On the line this week. Today, you could win yourself a pair of tickets to PBR Unleash the Beast Jacksonville Invitational. That's this coming weekend. You'll win tickets to go check out professional bull riding.
It is 7 questions, 60 seconds. If you think you can beat one of us, call now. 800-394-1061. Are you smarter than a community college dropout? Brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery in Buford. Rock 1061. Okay. All right.
Call us up. 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 Light just turned red.
Yeah, it did.
And the phone just popped on.
Yep. Rock 1061, who's this?
This is Zach. How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Very well.
Awesome. Who do you want to take on
Good for trivia?
You are good for trivia, man. Who do you want to take on, myself or Marshall?
I'll take you on.
All right, sounds good.
Hell yes.
All right, Zach. Good luck, man. Good luck.
All right, Zach, 7 questions, 60 seconds. If for some reason you don't know the answer to one of these, feel free to say pass. We'll come back to it if we have enough time. Other than that, your time will begin after I ask the first question. Are you ready, Zach?
Ready to rock.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. In which sport would you be judged on your pike or your jackknife?
Diving.
That is correct. Question number 2. What separates the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul?
A river?
More specific, which river?
St. Paul's River.
Incorrect. Question number 3. What year did the Tonight Show first air? Was it 1954 or 1955?
1955.
Incorrect. Question number 4. What is the state capital of Alaska?
Alaska. The Juneau.
Correct. Question number 5. What sports lingo uses the term Peloton?
Peloton. Bicycling or cycling.
Correct. Question number 6. Who played Gilligan on Gilligan's Island?
Pass.
Question number 7. In what film does the HAL 9000 appear?
HAL 9000?
Mm-hmm.
No idea.
Going back to question number 6. Who played Gilligan on Gilligan's Island?
I honestly can't even remember.
All right, man. Well, your time is up with that. You did get 3 out of 7 today. Kotter, let's go. Here we go. All right, so Zach today, Kotter, got 3 out of 7 correct. This is the tough game, guys. I told you. I said this is a tough game. So, Zach, hold on the line for us. Kotter, we're going to go with you. Same rules apply. 7 questions, 60 seconds. If you don't know the answer to one of them, please say pass. Other than that, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Question number 1. In which sport would you be judged on your pike or your jackknife?
Diving.
Correct. Question number 2. What separates the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul?
A river?
Which specific river?
I don't know, Mississippi.
Correct.
Oh, shoot.
Question number 3. What year did The Tonight Show first air? 1954 or 1955?
54.
Correct. Question number 7. What is the state capital of Alaska?
Anchorage?
Incorrect. Question number 5. What sports lingo uses the term Peloton?
What sports lingo uses the word Peloton? The exercising equipment? I don't know. Biking.
Correct. Question number 6. Who played Gilligan on Gilligan's Island?
Bob Denver.
Correct. Question number 7. In what film does the HAL 9000 appear?
2001: A Space Odyssey.
That is correct. Kotter getting 6 out of 7 today. Damn, man. I thought that was a tough game. You absolutely slayed it. Zach, sorry. Kotter takes the win home today, but we're still going to hook you up with PBR tickets. We got your phone number already. I'll call you after the show, get you all set up with those.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Zach.
See you, man.
All right, let's go over the correct answers real quick. In which sport would you be judged on your pike or your jackknife? That would be diving or swimming or both. Question number 2, what separates the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul? I was looking specifically for the Mississippi River.
It was the only river I could think of.
What year did The Tonight Show first air? That would be 1954. What is the state capital of Alaska? That's Juneau. Question number 5, what sports lingo uses the term Peloton? That is cycling.
Okay.
Obviously, Peloton's a very famous bike. Stationary bike, so that became very popular. Question number 6, who played Gilligan on Gilligan's Island? That would be Bob Denver. And in what film does the HAL 9000 appear? That would be 2001, A Space Odyssey.
One of the craziest and worst movie villains ever. I mean, that computer just F's with everybody. All right, back tomorrow, 8:30 to play another round of Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? Brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery, Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
All right, guys, we're going to kill the audio, fix that audio up that you just heard, and we'll be back in just about 2 or 3 minutes.
All right, guys. Thanks.
There it is. Okay, guys, back on the stream. Thanks for hanging out with us there. Kotter's record getting pretty close to mine, man. 15 wins, 6 losses, 2 ties. My record still stands at 19 wins, 4 losses, and 5 ties. So day by day, man, you're creeping in. I had that stretch there where I was just I was lossless. So people were just coming at me left and right. And now we're starting to even out a little bit. So it's good to see us getting a little 50-50 share here. It's nice that we don't have to absolutely see it one-sided.
Let's see.
Should we reset our records every year?
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea. Yeah. I mean, we can hold on to the overall, but yeah, I think we can reset every year. I think that's fair.
It'll make it fun to see who gets the first loss then.
Yeah. I like that. All right, so that means about down to the last hour of the show, guys. As always, flying by.
Those stats make it look like people think you're not as smart, Marshall. I don't know. Sure. Okay. I mean, they technically should think I'm just as smart. Technically, I still have more wins than Kotter. I've got 4 wins more than Kotter, 2 less losses, but I do have 3 more ties. I went on a weird streak where I got a bunch of ties in a row. All right, guys, so we're currently playing back the audio that you just heard currently live on the stream. Once again, are you smarter than a community college dropout? Trivia brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery in Beaufort. I keep mentioning it because I want you guys to know that tomorrow, welcome to Rockville, which is, it's our rock festival, the closest one to us. Obviously, Epicenter this year is not happening in North Carolina. That show is not happening. So welcome to Rockville is Daytona. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I love Charles here. He goes, you're kind of assuming that Dick Broadcasting is going to bring you back next year.
So that's a solid point, Charles. It's a solid point. Can't argue against that. There's always that possibility.
Mm-hmm. On music news, coming up.
Oh, yeah, I never actually wrote that in. Not my bad.
No, you're fine. Let's go. I don't know. There's lots of good stuff here. It's either Shinedown or Green Day. Which one should I do? Do you have the new Green Day song, Pollyanna?
I do not.
Okay. Let's go Shinedown then. Let's go Shinedown, Green Day, and then Bottle Rock.
Okay.
We'll do that. So do some weird Shinedown stuff that we haven't heard in a minute. Definitely don't do 45. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to do Devour.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
That's my favorite Shinedown song.
It's a burner, man.
1, 2, it'll be that one right there. Move that up there.
So I got a quick question here while we're just hanging out on the chat. And I think this is a good one, honestly. So once again, during the breaks here of the Kotter and Marsh Show, we every once in a while, we hit up Answer the Internet. Here's a great question, Kotter.
Okay.
Would you rather spend the rest of your life in a country music video or a rap music video? I know the answer immediately.
I'm going country music, man.
Country music?
Yeah, I'm going to go country music.
Do you have a country music video that you would like to specifically live in?
I just love the thought of being in a bar where peanut shells are on the floor. Mm-hmm. There's a mechanical bowl. I know I'm going to get some good cheap beer and whiskey.
Sounds like you're in a Luke Combs video.
I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. I just think that I can handle. That'd be great.
I'm going to go for a rap video.
Okay.
I mean, mansions,
yeah,
Cristal,
I get it.
The ladies.
I get it.
High-priced items, diamonds, the vehicles, DMX, I got 4-wheelers.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick to be in a rap music video. So once again, guys, let's go ahead and answer this question. The artwork is amazing. The artwork is absolutely stunning here. Once again, would you rather spend the rest of your life in a country music video or a rap music video? The readers of Barstool, 61% of people chose country music.
Okay.
I mean, rap could be a little over. The rap music videos could be a little over the top.
No, but that's why they're awesome.
Yeah.
I mean that's why they're awesome. That's why you'd want to live in one. I get it. I like the idea of just kind of hanging out, hanging out at a bar. Be great.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Driving some trucks.
Yeah, the Cristal and the bitches. Chris says rap for sure. See? There you go. Charles is giving away free paint. Why not? Charles would take a country music video.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Once again, Kotter is going to quiz me in the face.
It is half second. Name that tune. Haven't done that in a while. This weekend for our 20th anniversary weekend is 2007. So you've got the first half second of 10 songs from 2007. Some of them are gimme-ish, and I think you'll get them no problem. There's a couple of them that I'm like, I'm listening to the song, and I don't know if I can get it. So it'll be interesting.
I think the last time I got 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've been pretty decent at this. So I can't actually. I love this game. I can't wait to play it. Chris says, if you didn't get to choose the video in particular and just got a random one from the genre, would it change your mind? That's a great question for both of us. I don't know. Most rap videos, especially nowadays, are so over the top.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it. If I got stuck in a little Nas X video, I'd probably be pissed off. Not because of his music or who he is or stands for. It's just because his videos are so over the top, it makes my eyes hurt.
You'd have to give a lap dance to Satan.
But I'd be fine with. Because I'd be his number one. I'd be his Dwight Schrute. I'd be the assistant to the general manager.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, but I could be stuck in the Tupac Dr. Dre video, California Love, which is not exactly the sexiest of videos.
Yeah, a little Thunderdome action.
Still be kind of cool.
Some Thunderdome.
For the most part, rap videos are pretty dope. So, yeah, I'd be kind of mad about a little Nas X video, but everything else I'd be pretty cool with.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So what do you got going on for the rest of your day? Oh, guys, remember, top fives tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Get your top fives together. We'll be doing the top fives right around 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Rest of my day, getting home, taking a nap, and then getting ready for Ella's graduation.
Yeah, you got a long night ahead of you.
It shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it should be, like I said, it starts at 5. It should be done 45 minutes or so. They're trying to streamline everything, get you out of there pretty quick. We'll go grab a bite to eat, and then we'll head home. So not too bad. I got to write trivia tonight for Thursday still.
Do you have to, what are you wearing? It's going to be 80 degrees outside.
I know. I'm going to wear, I was debating a vest, but I didn't know if it'd just be uncomfortable. So some sort of nice shirt, dress pants,
Okay. Good polo.
Yeah, possibly. So, but yeah, no, that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. She's very happy. She's very excited.
And then she goes to school when again? When does she leave?
Mid-August.
Okay.
So Dana and her go to Illinois in June to see the family, and then they go to Arkansas for a freshman orientation.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's back here, and then both the kids head off into August. The oldest is confirmed taking a gap year. So
this year?
This upcoming year, yeah.
Oh, so 2022 will be the gap year.
21, 22, yeah. Because it goes back in August. So, yeah. So the 2021-2022 school year.
Okay, so this coming semester.
Yes.
Okay, so not going back to school in 2021.
Going to Kent because they got the apartment.
Right.
And have a job, hopefully, at there. So we'll do as much work as possible. It's like when the first thought of a gap year was kind of like, God damn it. But I don't know how much he's currently getting out of school. So I'd rather not have to spend the money on something he's not fully taking advantage of. So I don't think this is a bad idea. And I do hope, I don't know, I hope it opens his eyes a little bit. But I remember the first time I moved out, and didn't really have. I had some school, but it was like there was no responsibility. I got to pay rent. There you go. I mean, so I don't expect this to be too life changing, but we'll see.
There you go. Yeah, I've got some work stuff. I got to run to the store. Take a nap would be nice.
Should we reveal work stuff to the horde before we leave?
I think we just say that we have an announcement for tomorrow.
Okay. Well, we can say that on the air. I didn't know if we wanted to.
Do you want to tell? Are we supposed to say?
Right. This is usually the worst kept secret ever. We can wait. We can wait if you want. Wait till the end of the show.
I'm just not saying anything because I was told not to say anything.
I know you're not supposed to technically. Well, okay. Yeah, like I said, it's usually the worst kept secret ever.
Do you want to reveal it right now?
I'm okay with revealing it to the horde.
You could say whatever you want. I will say nothing so I can pretend it's not my fault.
They'll strip us, of it.
I'm just saying. Greg says, "Tell us." Wanda says, "Tell us, tell us." Oof.
What if I would say there is a certain event this evening that is put on by a certain local magazine,
right?
That Marshall will be attending.
Yeah,
for various reasons.
Oh,
Aaron said, "Go ahead."
I don't know. Well, it's Aaron though.
Why should we start listening to A-Dub now?
Yeah, this man uses a poop knife.
Or will in the future.
And it literally says his name on it. This man owns a poop knife, and you want us to do what he says? I saw it once, and it says Aaron Shitter Splitter.
That's still the funniest thing ever.
Hold
on. Tonight is the Connect Savannah Awards, and thanks to you guys. We got the best local morning show.
Yeah, so
and Marshall's now gonna die after. if you die, I'll make them name the award after you. Just
That's
heads
great.
up.
Thank you so much. It's the annual Kotter and Marshall Show Local Morning Show Award.
Phil says he's gonna be there.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, Connect Savannah, the best local morning show.
We got it, guys. We did it.
We did. Thank you. They did it. We didn't do anything.
Yeah. High fives. I actually did vote for us every day. What's up, guys? I will be calling and talking to you all in the morning around 7 a.m., says Blevins Vox.
Okay.
Sure. Do it.
I think there is a separate talk show, morning show award. There might be. I don't know.
Oh, there is?
There might be. I don't remember.
And I thought Marshall was going to be in the tell and sell arrest report paper.
Only for lucky.
Yeah,
only for lucky.
Yeah. So that's pretty. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. We're not on the air or anything like that. Cool.
No.
Dude, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. No.
It's fucking awesome that after 1 year, after actually not even 1 year, after 2 months, that you guys did an amazing job and helped us win that award. It means a lot. Yes, we're going to put it in the background, so it'll be forever in the shots. So in case anyone ever wants to talk shit to us,
we'll just go like this.
Cotter can go, are you talking to an award-winning show?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So yes, thank you guys for voting. That was awesome. It means a lot.
And it was cool. It was so cool to see like a lot of people I know won awards as well. Our sign guy, Brad from BJP Creative, won Best Sign Guy or whatever that award was. But he won, and I'm super excited to see Brad. Haven't seen him in a minute. I actually need to talk to him anyway.
That's
so
awesome.
Perfect. Phil, very excited to see you tonight. Now that you're going to be there. And then like my wife's dentist, Dr. Friedman, won Best Dentist.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wait, should I say that out loud? Shit.
And now you're just revealing You're so hesitant to say anything, and I was like, everybody wins.
Yeah, everyone won that I knew.
So yes, represent the show well. I can't make it since it's Ella's graduation, but I don't
know what you mean by represent the show well.
I don't.
What does that mean?
Just you be you.
I don't think we want that. I think that is bad news.
But thank you.
You're talking about the guy who just came up with the Aaron Shitter Splitter.
Award winning.
Yeah, award winning. Technically. Once again, that comes tomorrow. I got to get someone to engrave that.
So thank you guys. Thank you very much. Very appreciated immensely. It's awesome.
Tomorrow's the big show. Karabi. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow is the big show.
Thank you, Tony.
Just to clear it up, Kotter had nothing to do with his daughter's graduation.
I
He did not help her
did
graduate.
things.
What'd you do? You picked her up from school.
No, so I was thrilled when both of my kids got into Savannah Arts because when it comes, I mean, I was stopped being able to help my kids when it came to math when they were like in 5th grade, and it's not a joke. I mean, it's like they hit a level where I'm like, yeah, you're on your own. But when they got into Savannah Arts, they both got into the acting, whatever. I was able to, when it came to plays, when it came to audition stuff, when it came to theater classes, I was able to help. I'm very proud of myself.
Okay, all right.
No, I really can't take the honor of her, graduating, but I didn't sit around doing nothing.
Our boss just chimed in. Bring my shit knife, just in case. We don't get it till tomorrow, man.
And then we got to get it engraved.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little while.
Sorry.
Getting really handsy with this gift we haven't given you yet, man. To hang out there. Chill out, bud.
Take the bottle of ass spray. That's true. Now, Greg brought up a good point. Graduation? Really, Kotter? Kids graduate from everything. How many of these awards do you think you're going to get? That's true.
Yeah.
Priorities are shifted.
Yeah, so I guess there is... I've never been to one before, but this is my first one.
Well, let me tell you, after going to 6 of them...
Yeah, 6 in a row. That's why he doesn't even care about missing it this time. Do you think they'll do, like, they just put your awards on a table, right? You just walk up and get it?
The first few years, they let everybody get up and say thanks, but then they realized that's a horrible idea because there are so many, and it took effing forever.
Right.
So now, it's there's free, there's food, different areas where you get some food. There's an open bar. That's always good.
Yeah.
And then, you walk up to the table, they give you the award and a frame.
Gotcha. And is it it's just like a social thing, right?
Yeah,
it's like a happy hour.
Exactly.
It's more of a happy hour.
It's just mingling and hanging out.
Should I get food afterwards? Or is the food good enough to eat?
It's basically finger food. It's like small, there'll be ice cream, there might be chicken wings, and there might be there was Mexican kind of one year, so it's just little bite-sized plates.
Sounds like I would not waste my time, drink all the booze.
Yes.
Yep.
Maybe grab a couple, because last year, whoever brought chicken wings, delicious. You appetizer it up a little bit, but...
chicken wings are not a choice. They're way expensive right now.
Immediate gratification needed. He just needs it to saw through all the dog food that's clogging up his pipes.
So, once again, our boss said that our coworker, Jake, who wasn't even in the building... stunk up the bathroom, and then he just blamed his wife on pouring 5 pounds of dog food down the pipes, and it definitely wasn't him taking a huge shit.
We'll be right back, guys. Good morning. Thank you to everybody on the air, on the stream. Join the horde. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Right now, it is time to quiz Marshall in the face. Marshall, are you ready?
Quiz me, baby. Let's go.
All right, so haven't done this in a bit. It is time for half second Name That Tune. Basically going to play you the first half second of 10 different songs. You have to tell me the artist's name of the song. This weekend, for our 20th anniversary weekend, we're going to highlight 2007. So all of these songs are from 2007.
Gotcha.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Half second of song number 1.
It's Seether. What is the name of that stupid song? Who's to say blah, 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 boop, beep, boob? I don't know the name of it. Is it Broken or something?
It's Fake It.
Fake It. That's it.
Half point. We'll give half points.
Okay, half point. Half point. Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Half point. So there you go.
Start.
All right, so that was number 1. I think you're going to get number 2 pretty easily.
Okay. Oh, it's the White Stripes. Icky Thump? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Got nervous right there.
I was going to say that one. I mean, you're a big White Stripes guy, big Jack White guy. I figure you're going to get that. All right, so here we go. Song number 3. This is Half Second. Name that tune. Songs from 2007.
Oh, that's the song I don't like. What is the name of it? By that band I don't like. Finger Eleven's Paralyzer.
Oh,
yes, thank you. I do not like that song, guys. I'm sorry. Some people find it a jam. I find it overplayed.
It is not your jam?
It's not my jam, dude.
All right.
It was a big hit.
It was a huge hit. All right, you're doing really well. 2.5 out of 3. So off to a stellar start. Here is song number 4. It's a weird start to it.
No, it's oh my gosh. It's Linkin Park.
Okay.
And it's Linkin Park's I bring it down. I bring it down. What's burn it down? Burn it down. What's the name of it?
Bleed It Out.
Bleed It Out. That's it. Damn it. I got a half a point there.
You got a half a point.
That song, so when I started doing overnights in Las Vegas, when I first moved there, this was the summer, and this song was the jam. We played it like every 15 minutes on X1075.
It is still my favorite Linkin Park song.
It's awesome.
I absolutely love that
I think
song.
I would remember the name. I like it so much.
All right, so 3 out of 4, thanks to some halves. So you've gotten at least part of right of everyone, so off to a great start.
Okay.
So here is song number 5, Quizzed in the Face. Has second name that tune. Tunes from 2007.
Oh, my God. Was it start of a commercial about Pampers? Porno for Pyros. I have no idea what that is. I still don't know what it is.
Modest Mouse, Missed the Boat. You don't remember the song?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I do not know that song at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that song. It's really, I really like Modest Mouse.
Okay, I kind of remember it now. Man, I guess just wasn't my jam back in the day.
It's all good. It's all good.
Insane, man. Did not know that one.
Yeah. All right, so far you are 3 out of 5, and we got through our first 5 songs, so we're going to come back after this, and we're going to continue. Half second, name that tune. Songs from 2007. Marshall's getting quizzed in the face. Here's Seether, Bruised, and Bloodied. Kotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
Mac just chimed in that if the fan is still broken, Aaron, can you please go before you come to work?
Good news. He's not coming in.
Well, he said actually earlier that he was coming in on the chat.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
I missed that.
He said it's all fixed and on his way in.
Oh, okay, I missed that. Sorry. My apologies then, Mac, because you know he didn't. You know he didn't.
You know, there's like a ravine across the way. Maybe he could just go use nature as his toilet. Although I think Mike, our third favorite sales manager, he said he saw a guy living back there. So
he does use nature as his toilet. All right, so 3 out of 5.
Not bad. I thought it'd be better than that. I'm kind of surprised I did so crappy on the end. I did not know that Modest Mouse song.
I love that song. I love that song. The next ones, I think for the most part, are going to be relatively easy.
Right.
So we'll see.
Well, I'll determine that, Kotter. I will determine that. So I'm going to quiz you in the face on Thursday, and I'm very, very excited about it. I will give you a hint already, 2 days in advance.
Okay.
It's about graduations.
Okay.
Ish.
All right, I'll be ready.
Okay.
As best I can be.
It's graduation season, so I thought it'd be perfect. I hope it will be. I still have to write it, but you know.
Yeah.
That's future Marshall problems.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to worry about that now. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I want an award today. What do you want me to do? Work? Fucking assholes.
I mean, so I'm curious. How do they word that award? Is it the best local morning show, or is it just best morning show?
I don't know.
Because if it is best local, I mean, they should just give it to us every year.
Let's.
Because we're it.
Some people will call us the shit. Let's see. Connected photos, arts, best of Savannah. Let's check this out. Let's check this out, guys.
I mean, this was the Kid Craddock Award for years. So
Not anymore. Take that, Kid Craddock. Suck it, Kid Craddock's memory.
Clutch celebrating 30 years of rock and roll winter tour dates. There's 5.
Anywhere close?
Maryland, New Jersey, Ohio, Michigan, Ohio.
It doesn't sound like much of a tour.
And that's what I'm saying. Very weird that it's celebrating 30 years with 5 dates. Maybe they're going to have more in 2022. Clutch is available for interviews. Any desire to talk?
I'll
to
interview
Neil?
you. Yeah, let's talk to Clutch, man.
That'd be kind of cool. I'll reach out to him.
What if we,
Oh, shit. 5 seconds. Be back. We are quizzing Marshall in the face. It is half second. Name that tune. He gets the first half second to a song. He's got to guess what the name of the song is and the artist. All of these songs from 2007 because this weekend we celebrate 2007 with our 20th anniversary weekend. Not off to a bad start. 3 out of 5. You got partial credit on at least 4 of them. So you only missed 1 outright.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed. That Modest Mouse one, honestly, not super familiar with, but I need a big second half to hit my lofty goals of at least 70%.
All right, here we go. Song number 6, first half second.
It's Avenged Sevenfold.
Okay.
Almost easy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you get that one or not. It was a weird one.
This album was one of my favorites. 2007 was a wild year because you had, 06 to 07, you had My Chem, Avenged Sevenfold, Linkin Park. They were all hitting with jams. I mean, it was a good time to be a music fan.
All right, I'm curious to see if you'll get this one. Here is number 7, half second, name that tune.
Queens of the Stone Age, 666. Come on! I'm a huge Queens fan.
I know. Just wanted to test it, though.
Cannot wait to see Queens of the Stone Age live again on stage, man. How awesome would it be if they're part of Welcome to Rockville? Once again, Welcome to Rockville, the lineup announcement is tomorrow at 12 noon.
They played Rockville, 3 years ago?
Yeah, a couple years ago.
First time I ever seen them live.
So good.
So good live. All right, so far you are 5 out of 7.
Let's go.
You're doing great, doing great. Here's song number, and the rest of them are gimmies. I think you're going to get the rest of them.
Okay.
Song number 8.
It's the Foo Fighters. Pretender? Yes. Once again, another monster song.
Yes.
Played it all the time back in Vegas.
All right, doing great. Got 2 more to go. Here is number 9.
Paramore Misery Business? Thank you.
I didn't know if there'd be enough there.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
Yeah. So I got a chance to meet Haley Williams and the guys from Paramore at the House of Blues in Las Vegas, and they were the sweetest and kindest people ever. So, yeah, I was a big fan of them personally. Their music I liked, but them as human beings, awesome.
All right, that's great. So what are you, 7 out of 9?
I've gotten 4 in a row here. Got 3 on the other side. Yeah, 7 out of 9 right now.
All right, 7 out of 9. This is half second, name that tune. First half second of the song. All songs from 2007. We got 1 more to go, and I think you got this.
Oh, this is 3 Days Grace. Is it just Pain? Okay, yeah.
I was going to say, it's like, come on, he's basically saying it.
I forgot this song existed. All right, crush the second half of this quiz.
Slayed it.
Yeah, dude, I forgot. We should play this song more. This is a 3 Days Grace song I like jamming to. This is a good one. I forgot.
My favorite 3 Days Grace song is Riot.
Yeah.
I love that song. I think that's a fantastic song. But you're going to hear Pain, 3 Days Grace this weekend, along with all those other songs when we celebrate 2007 for our 20th anniversary. So what, you were 8 out of 10.
I'll take 8 out of 10, baby.
That's a solid 80%.
Love it.
You'd be graduating with that.
That's the only thing I graduate from.
All right, thank you guys for hanging out. Coming up next, we have got Marshall's music news. This is the Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Charles, open bar. Marshall will be like Farva in Super Troopers. Open bar, dude. Oh, man.
Yes, Mac, we did. We won. We won.
We are the champion this year, my friends. Paramore from Mississippi. Oh, I forgot that. Or actually didn't know that.
I had no idea. No idea.
Dude, I mean, Haley and the guys. I think it was the original band at that point when I met them. Haley was dating the dude from NoFX. I think she was married to him. I think maybe at that point. But anyway, the guys from Paramore were so cool. The nicest people in the world. That's awesome.
I always love it when you meet somebody and they're not tools.
Mm-hmm.
We apologize for being tools every time you meet us.
It's just Kotter.
Really? Really?
Ooh, I'm reading some music news for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Five Finger Death Punch plan to record 2 new albums this summer.
Jesus.
Really being overachievers, that Five Finger Death Punch. Also, take some time off. Make us miss you a little bit. Some bands forget to do that, and I get that. I think that's like the blue-collar mentality of some bands where they're like, we're always working, we're always putting out albums. Weezer was that for a long time, then they took actually quite an extended break most recently, but there's some bands that forget they need to take some time off, live a little life to get a little experience to write some new music, and then make us miss you. Like, I want to be excited when I see you. I just don't want to be like, there's Phil again, just walking around the corner with some new music. I want to be excited when I see you.
I think part of it has to do with the way the music industry has changed and how it is such an instant gratification, going viral sort of mentality anymore. I think some musicians just feel they constantly have to be in people's faces, constantly have to be top of mind just to stay relevant and keep doing what they're doing. I think that's part of it.
Yeah, I mean, there's some bands, I don't know. Maybe it's just like the old school playbook, but like Queens of the Stone Age are always great. They come in, they drop an album every 4 or 5 years, and it just rips. 9 Inch Nails, they put out stuff on a periodic basis. The last thing they put out like a 3-album connected trilogy, 1 a year. I mean, I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Tony says, on my way in, need anything? Did she mean to send that to us? We'll take a couple Starbucks coffees, and then there is a breakfast burrito from Rocco's that we're both big fans of. So go to Rocco's, grab the breakfast burrito, 1 each, perfect, and then just whatever. What's your Starbucks order?
What do I usually get? Mocha,
Frappuccino,
enough. Whatever the hot one is, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll take that too. All right, we'll go Shine Down. We'll go Shine Down here, and then we'll go Green Day, the Hella Mega Tour, and then we'll wrap up with the Bottle Rock.
Perfect.
And that wraps the show for today. What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Chicks on Dudes.
Chicks on Dudes.
We'll talk about our big win.
Yeah,
everyone on
we'll make it officially official.
Yeah, the Horde knows about it. We'll talk about the big win. Talk about your graduation, your daughter's graduation.
Yep, we can recap that.
Yep. White mocha with 2 pumps of chai.
Nah, chai. I'm not a big fan of chai.
I love chai, man.
Not me.
It's good. I don't mind it at all.
My wife is a big fan of it. Me, not so much.
What else?
This Friday, if I remember, I'm going to bring in pork rinds. I keep forgetting, but I want to do it on Friday when we're doing beer for breakfast.
Oh, I oddly have 2 bags of pork rinds in my house now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I totally forgot that you never tried them. I have barbecue pork rinds, and then I bought a bag of, it's a Mexican brand of pork rinds that are like spicy lime and like that whatever spicy thing.
Nice.
White mocha or regular? Oh, there's a difference?
I didn't know.
I
always go regular.
Yeah, regular. We're not fancy. Hold on. Great thing to do right here. Marshall Googles the difference.
Somebody in this building has to be, Aaron. Somebody has to be.
What's the difference between white mocha and mocha? Mocha is a word that traditionally means chocolate and coffee together in a drink, so Starbucks decided to use it for their latte beverage that uses a chocolate sauce. The white mocha is the same, but instead of the mocha sauce, chocolate, we use white mocha, white chocolate sauce.
Go regular.
Really?
Not that. Yeah, I mean, I don't dislike white chocolate, but nah, regular chocolate all day long.
I don't know. You know what? I think I may be white mocha. Mac asked that question: white chocolate versus regular chocolate. Oh, that's just her explaining it. I don't know. I kind of like white chocolate, man. Give it to me. Yeah, bring it on. Stream has glitched on my end. Message me the order. You don't have to get us anything.
No, you're fine.
You're good. Let's see. Chai latte with extra shot of espresso and almond milk. Dunkin' Charlie cold brew. People with their coffee orders are ridiculous, man.
So we saw the one guy that posted the stupid long one,
yeah.
and he got fired.
What?
He got fired for posting it.
Why?
I don't know.
Because he bought a drink?
And because the guy, the worker posted his stupid crazy order.
Yeah.
So the guy from Starbucks got fired for kind of making fun of the order.
Oh. Well, that's not cool.
Yeah.
I like my coffee guys to be somewhat pretentious. You have to be if you're going to be good.
All right, we've got about 2.5 minutes. Oh, they've already posted the winners on their website.
Really?
I think maybe best arch. Let me see.
I looked the other day and they only put up music and culture.
Oh, maybe that's the only. Yep, that was the only one.
Yeah, that's the only one.
Interesting.
But then if you look on their Twitter feed, they announced some other winners too. Connect Savannah, Twitter. Well, I don't think they have a picture of us, so
no, probably not.
Not together.
Let's see. Oh wow, Nickel Bag of Funk didn't win Best Local Funk Band. They win that every year. Let's see, Black Tusk, Best Local Metal Band. Best Local Punk Band, Basically Nancy. Local Record Label, Graveface. Best Local Rock Band.
I love Graveface.
Keystone
awesome.
Postcard. Never heard of them.
Tony goes already in line. Mocha, whatever Kotter said. The mocha.
Just a mocha.
Mocha coffee. And I'll take the white coffee. I'll go the opposite. And then I'll pay you money. Whatever size you think we deserve.
All right, guys, got about 30 seconds. Kick off Marshall's music news.
The lineup of bands that Shinedown's taking out with them, which is our first story, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out on air and on the stream. Don't forget tickets for the Rock 1061 20th anniversary concert on sale now. Puddle of Mud, Filter, Sponge, and Lilac. We've teamed up with Connect Savannah. It goes down at Trustees Garden. You still get GA tickets for just $25. Buy those tickets now at the Rock 1061 website or at etix.com. Right now, it's time for story number one. Here's Marshall's Music News.
So Shinedown are finally ready to hit the road later on this year, and they're taking the Struts and 0936 along with them. The band announced just yesterday a string of dates in September, which they are going to headline. Now, they are saying that these lines of shows are going to be their biggest, most eye-popping production yet, which is what they were teasing actually last year before they had to cancel their tour dates, including one here in Savannah. Now, Brent Smith, lead singer of Shinedown, says, our number one priority has and will always be the safety of our audience. We are elated to finally be able to announce the return of live music. We want to thank all the fans and family for their patience and understanding over the course of the last year and a half. We know the power of music and the song is what brings us together and unites us all. Now, general on sale of ticket sales for these line of shows go on sale this coming Friday at 10 a.m. Via the Shinedown website. Now, there are like 3 shows that are kind of closest for us.
Yeah.
They're all in October. So October 2nd in Tampa, they're going to be part of the 98 Rock Fest down there. October 8th, they're going to be in St. Augustine, which is probably the closest to us. And then October 9th, they're going to be in Florida. So, yeah, St. Augustine, like 3-ish hours away. Not bad if you want to see a pretty awesome show over at the St. Augustine Amphitheater, which is a great venue to check out a show. But tickets go on sale for those lines of shows this coming Friday at 10 a.m.
And if you've never seen Shinedown live, they are fantastic. All right, 2 more stories to go. Here's some Shinedown off of Sound of Madness. It's Devour, Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
You can call us. You can call us on the Rock line tomorrow, 1-800-394-1061. That's the easiest way to get a hold of us, as long as our phones work. But tomorrow will be day 20, guys, which is very exciting. Almost a ice cream cake. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen, but it may.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it, but Tim said he sneakily came into the system and fixed the light.
Okay. Well, you know what? If I didn't see you, perfect. But when I had a little message pop up saying, hey, Tim wants to take over, not when we're on the air, man.
He scolded Tim like a child. No. He deserved it. Those dates I don't have. I know it's kind of weird for me to say. I don't want to eat a salad today for lunch.
Why is that weird?
Well, first of all, hashtag salad boy. Second, I've ate salad for like Sunday and all of yesterday. I think today I'm going to take a little break. I'm still going to try to eat healthy.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try to not eat a salad.
I get that.
For sure. Greg says, still a Shinedown fan. Zach is a super cool dude and maybe the only person in the universe shorter than Kotter.
He's right up there. He's definitely right up there.
He's a tiny gentleman.
It's why I love seeing Disturbed and going backstage.
Mm-hmm.
David Draymond. Shorter than me.
Yeah, he's a big-time short guy.
Yeah, he's a big-time short guy.
Yeah. You always hear him coming, though. You always hear the clanging of his...
He got rid of those.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have. It was cool in mid-2000s.
The lip piercings.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. What day is July 27th? Dude, I gotta get to a Braves game.
Put together a proposal for the corn.
Are you telling me, or are you saying you did it?
No, could you do it?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Sorry.
I thought you were almost talking in third person.
I reached out to the record label. So
yes.
Here's the update. Corn Stain.
This is for Jeremy. Jeremy, if you're still on the stream, you better listen to this.
So reached out to the record label. They are on an album by album basis with the band.
Okay.
So right now they don't have an album, so they're not really involved. But
Okay.
I've known Darren long enough. Darren Schnurr. He was like, "Send me a proposal. I'll send it off to who it needs to go to." I'm like, "You're the man." Thank you.
Oh, cool.
So,
if you could email me that would be amazing. I will remember to do that. If you expect me just to remember right now, I will not.
I never expect anybody to remember anything because I know I never will.
All right, guys, we got 2 more stories of Marshall's music news, and then we wrap for today. It'll allow you guys to get back to your normal lives. Tomorrow on the show, all sorts of fun stuff. This week, we have Vince from Haversham Beverage in for beer for breakfast. And then, where is it?
We got about 5 seconds, guys. We'll be right back. It is the Kotter and Marshall Show. Good morning. Marshall's Music News. Time for story number 2.
So before the pandemic, you guys may remember the Hella Mega Tour. It featured Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and Weezer. They were going to play at baseball stadiums across the country. Well, that obviously all got pushed back, but it's still happening this year, which is very, very exciting. Now, obviously, one of the very first shows of the pandemic is going to be on Tuesday, July 27th at Truist Park. I like to call it SunTrust Stadium still because I'm not a weirdo. That's where the Atlanta Braves play. And then they play just a couple days later at TIAA Bank Stadium, which is where the Jags play. Once again, that is Everbank Stadium. I refuse to say TIAA. That is Everbank Stadium forever to me. Anyway, they're going to be playing pretty close to us, and they just announced a couple new dates on the tour, with Columbus, Ohio, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin getting pushed to the backside of the tour dates. Now, also with that, yesterday, with that small announcement, they also announced that all of the bands are set to take the stage for Good Morning America's Summer Concert Series on July 17th. Now,
nice.
Weezer and Fall Out Boy are going to play, but Green Day is going to join them for the interview segment. So Green Day is not going to play during that segment. And, of course, they also released a new song yesterday. Green Day did, called Pollyanna. It's a pretty solid song. I wouldn't say it's anything outstanding. That's like blowing your mind good, but it's a solid tune to the Green Day repertoire of songs. But Pollyanna is out there. Go check it out. It's pretty cool stuff. So there you go. Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Weezer, the Hella Mega Tour still happening. Atlanta, Jacksonville, 2 dates very close to us. Go check it out.
All right, one more story to go with Marshall's Music News, and then we'll wrap up the show. It's Kotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
Jeremy is on the chat. He goes, sounds good. It would be amazing to be able to see Stained. Let's see. Oh, so I was talking about beer for breakfast before the break. So this coming Friday, we have Vince from Haversham Beverage. He's going to be coming in, sharing a couple beers from his personal collection, which should be really interesting. And then next Friday, which will be the Friday just before Memorial Day weekend, or actually is Memorial Day weekend if you want to look at it that way. Jeremy and Kristen of Split Fin Brewing down in Midway, Georgia, they're coming up for a special Memorial Day episode of Beer for Breakfast. Both of them are former retired veterans of the armed forces, so very cool to have them in. We've got Kevin of Service Brewing coming in June. Eric Loy of Silver Bluff Brewing, which is down in Brunswick, will be stopping in the month of June. Also, Carly of United Distributing will also be in the month of June. She actually covers a huge portfolio of beers. She'll be coming in and sharing a bunch of those as well.
So Split Fin, if you guys haven't gone, where was it? Midway, is that technically?
Yeah, Midway, yeah.
So, I mean, it's a little bit of a drive, but nothing major. Nice, tiny little brewery in Midway, and it's awesome. I mean, it's very much a locals hangout. The beer, the time we went, has been really, really good. They've got axe throwing set up out there.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot of cool stuff, and it's just him. I mean, it's just kind of him doing his own thing.
Yeah, it's a one-man operation. I mean, it's him and his wife, Jeremy and Kristen, once again, of Split Fin Brewing. They're going to be joining us next Friday. So we have a loaded loaded schedule of people stopping in for beer for breakfast. Now, there is a couple weeks where we're taking a couple of vacations that we won't be doing it, but pretty excited. And I think our 4th of July guest, once I get that confirmed, that'll be a big get as well.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be cool. We may have a beer for lunch with a Vinny of Sponge the day before the show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, would love to get them on the show, but they're flying in on that Friday and won't be in that early.
Yeah, I think all the bands are getting in after our morning show on Friday, which sucks.
I know, right? We're going to try to have Vinny on via phone call, or maybe we can do a Zoom call or something, and so we can get that on the stream. But he's down for doing something ahead of time. He just seems like just a very cool dude, down to do whatever, excited about the show.
Good. How do people usually dress at the Connect Savannah Awards? Am I getting a whole smattering of?
You'll get it. It's Savannah. You'll get everything.
Okay.
I mean, I wore. I remember. Oh, last year I just wore one of the short sleeve button ups. It was also I wore one of the short sleeve button ups in my gray pants.
Yeah. Okay.
One year I wore a vest. One more, it's just whatever. It's Savannah. You'll get people in shorts. You'll get people in suits. You'll get, That's the one good thing about Savannah. You can go to a fancy restaurant. You'll still see somebody in shorts.
Yep.
So you'll get a little bit of everything. It's a lot of fun though. I mean, it's cool. It's cool just kind of hang out with everybody. Say hey. Excuse me.
All right, guys. Once again, thanks for hanging around on the stream today, all the way through the end of the show. One more story, and then you can get on getting on.
Oh no. Okay, so it is best talk radio station, and then best local station. It is literally just best morning show.
That's us.
Yeah. Well, this was last year. I was just checking. Bill Edwards got it last year.
Did they keep the history of?
Yeah, you can go back a ways. I mean, so yeah, you can go back.
Like who won the best local morning show? Not last year, but the year before that. So 19.
19.
Yeah. I'm just curious. I want to know the history.
Okay.
So if they show up tonight, I can look each one of them in the eye and fuck them to death.
Where's the media? Here we go. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Hunter and Leslie. That's the year Hunter and Leslie won.
Never heard of them.
Let's go back to 2018. Now I'm curious.
Hunter and Leslie was the former morning show of Bob 106.9.
Mm-hmm.
They don't work here anymore. Rest in peace. That show.
Bill Edwards won it the year prior to that.
Okay. So Bill Edwards has kind of been on a...
I guess I haven't been paying attention to the morning show in a while because, yeah, it was... I thought it was like all about...
I think Tim Leary, when Tim Leary was here with Bob 106.9...
They won one year, yeah.
They won a year or two somewhere in there.
So 17, maybe that was the year they won. Yeah, that was the year they won.
Okay. So it's pretty much been Bill Edwards and Bob 106.9.
Yeah.
And Bill's with what news talk?
TKS.
TKS, gotcha. Well, not this year, Bill Edwards. He ran into the buzzsaw. Notice Kotter and Marshall. And you lost.
He's looking at going, who the hell is Kotter and Marshall?
What is that?
Oh, Tim got it back-to-back years. They got it in 2016, too. I forgot that they got it back-to-back years.
Well, now we have to go a couple of years in a row with the morning show, right?
Yeah, no, we have to. No. God, yes. Got to go with a repeat. Going down this rabbit hole of Connect Savannah, 2015. Morning show there, Kid Craddock.
Okay, so out of the last 6 years, it's been
Bill Edwards
twice.
Yep.
Bob Morning Show 3 times.
Yep. And then Craddock in 15.
Once again, stepping into the buzzsaw, the Kotter and Marshall Show. You guys didn't even have a chance. Suckers.
That's funny.
All right, coming up next, last story, Bottle Rock Festival in Napa Valley, California was announced, and the lineup is, and it's jaw-dropping. It's so good.
We got about a minute. Oh, and then Tim Leary and them won it again. That was 2014. I won it a few times.
That's why they got those big contracts, man.
Yeah.
So we win it 3 times, we can get a big contract?
AW still on? You heard that, right? After 3 wins, we want Tim Leary contract.
I think A-Dub is actually in the studio.
Oh, okay.
Max said she was here and the bathroom smelled real bad. So
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
All right, guys, be right back. All right, once again, big thanks to everybody for hanging out today on air and on the stream. If you haven't done the stream, join the Horde. We do all kinds of fun stuff in between breaks, keeping the chat going. It's like a show within the show, so you can watch us Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. As always, like, follow, and subscribe while you're there. All right, before we get out of here, one more story. Marshall's music news.
So there's lots of music festivals out there, but this one that just got announced may be my favorite lineup because of how weird and eclectic it is. So the Bottle Rock Festival in Napa Valley, California is going down September 3rd through the 5th. Your headliners are Guns N' Roses, the Foo Fighters, and Stevie Nicks.
Interesting.
3 Rock and Roll Hall of Famers right there, man. So not only that, the quality, just doesn't stop. And it runs the gamut of music. So Miley Cyrus, Run the Jewels, Cage the Elephant, Jimmy Eat World, White Reaper, Rain Wolf. But you also have Megan Thee Stallion, G-Eazy, Brandy Carlisle, Portugal the Man, Young the Giant, Maren Morris, who's a country artist, Future Islands, Phineas, Jack Harlow, The Village People are all going to be
I'm
on this 3-day bill. It's everywhere musically. And I love that. Like Shaky Knees in Atlanta, which kind of had this feel as well. Maybe not so much on the rap side of it.
Yeah.
It kind of had the feel of what Bottle Rock is doing right here. And obviously Shaky Knees happens early in the year, and it's not happening this year. But, man, Bottle Rock in Napa Valley sounds like an awesome time.
No, that sounds great. When is this again?
Once again, September 3rd through the 5th at the Napa Valley Expo.
I think broadcasting live from this event
would be a dream.
Is a priority for this company.
Oh, okay.
And for this show.
We'll let the dicks know.
All right. We'll see if we can make that happen. All right, guys. We will talk to you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Chicks on Dudes about last night. Of course, 7 o'clock, calls, comments, and texts on whatever topic we decide to go with. Mm-hmm. And we'll have a cool show announcement.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I'm down with it anyway. Yeah. All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. It is Kotter and Marshall. Rock 106.1.
All right, guys, that wraps the show for today. Thanks for hanging around. Kotter let you know. It's all the stuff we're doing tomorrow. Tonight should be interesting. I'll have some pictures. I'll probably post them up on the Instagram and Facebook page later tonight. Other than that, you guys have a great rest of your day. Be good. Don't do anything stupid. And we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. See you guys.
See ya.